Okay, let's get the star signs done, shall we? Hello. Okay. Turn that off. Okay, I've got another reading at 1. Hello everyone. Welcome. Just getting set up here. Sorry that I'm late, guys. I had a reading for someone in LA this morning. I did try to get it done earlier, but I was a bit delayed with what I was doing this morning. So I had hoped to get on here 20 minutes ago, but I'm here. I do have to go offline around 12:30 because I do have another reading booked in for 1 p.m. And if anybody that's watching me did want to book a private reading with me, just email me on my psychicbetty@gmail.com. What's going on here? Guys, it's finally come back. I couldn't see nothing. I was wondering where everybody was. I just clicked a button over here. I'm thinking, why am I sitting here talking to myself? Hey there, Chelsea. Yes, you can be added to the list. And in fact, Chelsea, you're the only moderator on so far. So could you do a list for me? We have the Queen of Swords. Can you put the Queen of Swords on the list? And Maria, those two people have already subscribed. Pink Black, welcome to the room. What I require for a free reading is that you subscribe to my channel, put a thumbs up on this video, please, and then if you will, hit the notification bell, then you'll know that I'm live again, or watch some of my other pick a card readings and things like that whenever I post new things. But yes, what I'm doing for the free readings is you get 3 tarot cards for a general type reading. You can ask a question like, I'd like a general reading on love, or I'd like a general reading on, if it's something like you want to know if you're going to get back with your boyfriend, your girlfriend, just say a reconciliation reading. Or if it's about a new job that you've applied for, just say new job reading. If it's about, I don't know, you're going to have surgery or something, say upcoming surgery. So just try and shorten it. I don't want a whole big long list about what's going on. If anybody would like to jump the list, all you need to do is pay a $5 donation, US dollars. The description for PayPal is in the description box. Hit that link. Make sure that you hit send $5 US to me, not request. And then let me know that you have paid, put capital letters that you paid a donation. I'll check my phone, which I've got up above in front of me here. And then you will jump the list and you'll be able to ask a detailed question and get a more detailed reading. So let's get straight onto it. My ankle, I don't have the boot on. I took it off. I'm not supposed to take it off till next week. I just thought I'm just going to take it off today and sit here with normal shoes on. I'll put it on when I get up and walk around later on, but I just thought I'd just leave it off today. I started doing some pretty intensive exercise on it yesterday, and I still can't move it inwards like that. And you've got to put your foot near a wall and bend your knee to touch the wall. I still can't do that. So I'm going to book in with an osteopath to try and manipulate it to get it moving. But yeah, thank you. It's doing a lot better now. Denise, I know that you're not a moderator, but if you'd like to be one, Denise, would you like to be a moderator for me, please? Denise, would you like to be a moderator? So at the moment, Chelsea's got a list there. So Denise, I see that you come in a lot. So I'm just wondering if you'd like to be a moderator to help the moderators out, because my usuals aren't on yet. Okay, so Denise, what I need you to do, go to my latest video that I posted. It was a pick a card reading. That's all I've been posting at the moment. I've got to work hard on some other videos and get them out there, because I used to do star signs every week and then every fortnight and then once a month. And I think the a lot of the subscribers that I've lost lately were the ones that watched my star sign readings, and I decided to stop doing them because I only had 30 or 40 people watching them, and I thought, but that times 12 is actually quite a lot of people, and they might have been looking for those readings and thinking, oh, she doesn't do them anymore, I'm not going to watch, I'm unsubscribing. So what I need you to do, Denise, is go to the pick a card, yes or no, and then just say, I'd like to be a mod, and then I can get your link, and then I'll make you a mod, and then next time you come on mine, you'll be blue. But if you wanted to help Chelsea today until other moderators get in here, much appreciated. Just write in capitals if they want to make a donation, $5 US and up. Hit the PayPal link that's in the description box, and you'll jump the list and get a more detailed reading. So who was up first, Chelsea? You're first, Chelsea. So what kind of reading, what did you want? A general what, Chelsea, please? And pick 1, 2, or 3 for me, Chelsea. Chelsea, what would you like? Hey there, Lisa Love. Kayanat Bokhari, you're happy to be here. Welcome. Yes, you may join the list. Everybody that's new here, I think everybody's been here before, but if you are new, please subscribe. Please hit the thumbs up button on my video. We got 8 people in the room. I've only got 3 thumbs up, so everybody could you please hit the thumbs up. If you are on the list, please don't take off and come back, because if we get to your name and you don't answer, we just need to move on. I do need to go offline today at 12:30, no matter what, because I have a paid booked reading. If anybody wants a paid reading, just contact me on psychicbetty.com at gmail.com. It's in my About page on my YouTube channel. And just go to the About page, get my email, write me an email, say, I'd like to book a reading. What's your fees? When can you do it? And I've been doing it on FaceTime or Zoom. I'm not too familiar with Zoom, but I can do Zoom if you need to. And also WhatsApp. I've been doing readings via WhatsApp. So if anybody wanted to book a full reading, a 30-minute, 45-minute, or 60-minute, if you are in another country, it is $60 US, $90 US, or $110 US for 30, 45, or an hour. And also I'm going to be doing 1 question for 20, 2 questions for 40, and 3 questions for 60 US dollars. I have to put all this information. I didn't get time over the weekend, but I will do that. Oh, that's okay, Denise. Yeah, but just go to my thing and I'll make you a mod. So next time you come back online, you're a moderator. General reading for you, Chelsea. Now, what else I'm asking people to do? AC, hello, sister. How are you going, sister? You're going to have a reading today, Anne? Rhonda, you're here. Okay, thank you, Rhonda. My other moderators aren't here as yet. Joanna's not here, and who's the other one that normally helps me? Brooklyn's not here at the moment. So Chelsea, your general reading 1, 2, or 3, please, because I've got 3 piles in front of me. So when your reading time comes, Queen of Swords, you're up next after Chelsea. So Queen of Swords, get ready to say what it is, what type of reading you want, a general reading around love or a general reading, just whatever messages, and then pick 1, 2, or 3. So Chelsea, 1, 2, or 3 for you, please. 3. Okay, so Chelsea, general reading. Many messages for Chelsea, please. Hey, Anne, I took it off. I went out on Friday night and I wouldn't wear it, and I was dancing. Not dancing too well, but I was grooving on down. It was pretty sore when I come home, but I had the boot on all weekend. And then this morning I just thought, while I'm at home, I'll just take it off now because it's 5 weeks yesterday. It's only 4 weeks that I've worn the boot, but I'll put it on like later on when I'm walking around. So Chelsea, number 3. No, Rhonda, yay, I'm not supposed to take it off yet. I'm supposed to have it on for 2 more weeks. but I'll put it on. If I go out or whatever, I'll put it on. But I'm sitting here for 3 hours. What do I need the boot on my foot for? It just hurts sitting here. Chelsea, your messages are you're going to be either making a job choice decision and sticking to it and moving forward, or you're finally signing some sort of contract, or you're choosing what your path is for the future. In a relationship, this can be balance being finally restored as well. Then you have another balance and victory card here. So if you applied for a job or anything, Chelsea, recently, this is almost like success is assured here. Sometimes it can be where you're actually going to run your own business, or you're going to start your own sort of business plan. It can be where you're banding together with somebody else and going on a new journey, but this is judgment is finally happening. Everything's finally happening, finally sorting itself out. And are you busy manifesting something into your life right now, Chelsea? Your bottom card, something underlying is, you're signing documents or something. You've got the Ace of Wands here. Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, judgment and manifestation. So I don't know if you're getting that dream job or that dream career path, that dream relationship. I'm not really seeing relationship here. It could be a success. If there's been some sort of stalemate in a relationship, some sort of problem in a relationship, it looks like it's all smooth sailing, like it's all going to finally sort itself out. Hey there, twin lioness. Naughty girl, not wearing my... Yeah, and I don't want to wear the bloody boot. I'm sick of sitting here and hobbling around the house with this bloody boot on my foot. So, yeah, when I went out on the weekend, I just thought, nah. And I said to Michael, bring home a thing for my ankle, a bandage. And I put this bandage on and I pushed the boot on my foot, the leather boot. And I walked into the fraternity bowling club limping. And then when I was dancing, I was holding onto this bar because I was right near a pole thing. I was holding onto that and sort of dancing on the one leg, moving around. But when I come home and I went to bed, I rubbed the cream and everything, and I woke up at, I think it was 2 o'clock in the morning, and not my foot, but my leg, my calf muscle was killing me. My leg and not the ankle. So it's probably because my leg's going, what's going on? Anyway, Chelsea, your reading is looking really, really good. Like there's something really good going down for you right now. So any kind of business, jobs, career change, travel, whatever it is you're trying to manifest, it looks like it's all finally starting to happen and things being your way and in your favor. The only undertone, the only thing I could say that might be of a slightly negative side would be not to be judging a book by its cover or somebody placing judgment on you. The judgment card could mean that. Now, your message cards, because you're on moderator, we'll give you one of these and we'll give you 2 of these. Your messages today, Chelsea, are being reliable. So this could be all to do with job. If someone's asked you to be there, make sure you're on time. If someone's made you an offer and you want to take it, make sure you turn up, sign the papers, whatever it is. Commit yourself to whatever the journey is now. It's time to move forward. Also, you're going to receive information you've been waiting on. So I don't know if you're waiting on something, a new start, whatever. It looks like it's all happening. And your message cards, just to finish off, something's not as bad as you think, and it's all going to work out, and things are going to finally turn around and go your way, go in your favor. So I'm assuming this is all to do with job, career, or money type stuff. It could be relationship, and you might be thinking, no, that's all about the relationship. Yay, finally, it's all going to work out. If anybody's wondering, this what I'm wearing here, and I'm not promoting anything. I bought it at a psychic show. It is a pink topaz and a white topaz, and I bought it because of spirit connection. It's all to do with the crown chakra and the third eye and all of that sort of thing. And whenever I wear it, spirit energies seem to attract even more. And I just got off the phone doing a 45-minute paid reading, and the spirit energies straight up started coming in, and I believe it's because I was wearing this. So today there might be a lot of spirit energy stuff come through in the cards. Anyway, Queen of Swords, you are up next. What is your general reading about, and what pile do you pick? 1, 2, or 3? And if you're picking love, I'll just get the other cards sorted out. I haven't got them separated now because I needed them for something else. So they are just a tarot deck, but I'll use these ones for love and I will use the other ones for general or health or work. Pile 3 for Kay. Kay, I have a list there already. We're up to Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, are you here? If Queen of Swords is not here, Maria, please post what general reading you want and what pile you would like. And if anybody wants to jump that list, wow, look at that. The cards just went on my cup. I think those messages are for me. Hopefully they're nice ones. Wow, yes, they are beautiful cards. Oh, you know what that would be? I just got the Empress, which is the lady with the world in her belly, the pregnant woman, the fertility. I got my own symbol, the Chariot, the Cancer star sign, and I got the little baby card or the Page of Cups, the love card. I got the Nine of Cups, which can represent pregnancy and birth, and I got the Three of Pentacles, which can represent pregnancy. My daughter-in-law is about to give birth next week. It will be a Cancer star sign, a July baby. Even though it's born at the end of June, it's still the Cancer star sign. And it looks like it's all going to be wonderful. There's also really nice messages to me about wishes coming true and love and stability and all of that, so I like that. Anyway, let's shuffle these cards up. Maria is next with a general reading about her mediumship. Oh, Maria, you're a medium. Oh, good luck with that journey. So let's have a look what messages we get for you, Maria. We'll use this deck because I'm shuffling it while I'm thinking about you. We'll use this deck for you, Maria. Let's have a look what we get for you, Maria. After Maria, we have Pink Black, unless Queen of Swords turns back up in the room. Queen of Swords might have gone to look at something else while she was waiting. But please stay in the room. And please, guys, we've got 9 in the room. We need 9 thumbs up because I've only got 6 thumbs up at the moment. If you haven't subscribed before, it is free, so please subscribe. Maria wants to know about her mediumship and she wants pile number 3. Pile number 3, bottom of the deck for you is Two of Wands. You're making a decision and moving forward. So you're, and it's all about your dedication to something as well. So your commitment to it. So if you're going to do this sort of thing, for years and years and years, I've done a reading here and there, and now I'm finally dedicating to this. And 2 years ago, I finally dedicated to doing this more than I was doing it, and I worked in a shop doing readings twice a week, and that sort of entailed where I started getting more readings, and the whole COVID thing happened. But yeah, that's about, you could have other commitments that you've got, Maria. So if you've got a demanding job or family and other stuff going on, you've got to make sure that you're spending regular time with developing your tool, you know, developing the whole mediumship thing. Make sure that you're putting some energies into this enough to make it grow. So let's see what messages we get for you, Maria. 9 of Wands, but it's upside down. That can be a lot of messages, a lot of communication going in, but it also can be defensive and you've got some sort of wall up. So talking about mediumship, it could be that the spirit energies are trying to come through, but if you've got any kind of fears, because not everybody that's on the other side is a nice person. In life, if they were a terrible person, a vile person, an angry person, whatever, just because they pass on doesn't mean they turn into this rainbow and love person. So we are sometimes dealing with energies that are negative and not so positive. So I don't know if you've got a wall up or whether this is all about communication where the communication lines are blocked for some reason, or they have been, because that's past the problem. So you've got to work out ways to open up the mediumship lines. And what works for you might not work for me, and what works for me, and I could advise you, because I am going to start doing some recordings of how to know when you're connected with someone on the other side that you lost, or how to develop things better. I might do a workshop around that, of how I do things, and then get practice going on between other people of how they they do things. But what works for you might not work for somebody else. So get all your advice and everything, Maria, but don't think that, oh, she does it this way, I need to learn how to do that. No, it's however it comes to you. You might taste things, you might see things, you might smell things, you might dream things, you might walk into a room and sense something and go all cold or go all hot. It's all sorts of things that can happen. Maria, also you have, you will build the foundation for the future, but it's not just yet. And don't overanalyze something. If you get a message in, Maria, and it's something bizarre like a packet of Maltesers, and you think, oh, I'm not going to tell the person that. That person their mother might have ate Maltesers every Sunday, and the last thing she ate with that person was Maltesers. So you tell them, I'm seeing or I'm tasting Maltesers. So if you get weird messages, don't overanalyze it and try and rip it apart for you to understand it. Give the message straight to the other person. And your last card about the mediumship is, trust what you're hearing. It's upside down. Trust your own mind. Trust the messages that you're getting and let the fear go. I feel like there might be a little bit of fear sometimes. I know I've been doing this for 40 years now. I'm turning 56 in July. And I started the first deck of cards picking them up when I was 16 years old, but I already knew things and dreamt things and that. And I spent a lot of years being really scared of the spirit part of it, like the spirit energies, the people that had died and that. I could do it, but I didn't want to do it. It wasn't until I was in my 30s I started delving into it, and then I backed off. And then when I was 40, that was it. I started doing it. So, but trust in the messages that you get, Maria. And your last two cards are your message about your mediumship are being defiant and persistent. Keep going at it. It will develop. And your other message, just to finish off, Maria, is something to do with baby boy. Now, the baby boy is the Five of Hearts. The Five of Hearts is all about reunions with people. And I think that might be getting involved with people who do this. Join on with me live, join on with other people live, watch readings, watch about connection with the other side. Anyway, that's your reading and good luck with it. It looks like it's going to be a really fantastic journey for you. Pink Black is next, a general love reading. Now, if there's anybody in the room right now that would like to be a moderator and help Rhonda out today, all I need you to do is go to my latest pick a card yes or no reading. Just post in there underneath in the comment section to say, hey, Betty, I'd like to be a moderator and help out. So if you would like to help out, much, much appreciated. If I get you to do that there, then I can get your link to your YouTube channel, and then I can get you turn your name blue. So if anybody would like to help Rhonda and you're on the list right now, but your reading's not right now, go ahead and do that now and come back and then just help Rhonda right now, because it's only Rhonda in the room right now. So all help is appreciated. So Pink Black, you're here, pile number 1. And what was it? Just a general love reading. Okay, so we'll use these for Pink Black. Pink Black, general love reading. Avantika Raghav, I believe you have been here before and have subscribed already. Now, everybody, there's 9 people in the room right now. Can you please check that you are still subscribed while you're waiting? YouTube sometimes does remove people. Rhonda, I looked into that on the weekend and I found out there was 5 main reasons that it happened, and 2 of them could be relevant to me. When I first started the channel and I wanted to build subscribers, I went to lots of information online and it said sub for a sub. And I did it about at least 10 times where I said, I've subbed you. And then that person subbed me. They said that down the track, those subs get removed. And also, if there's been dormant subscriptions, YouTube now and again runs a check or something, and they will remove ones that are not there. But it doesn't make sense because it's been every day. I was up to 7 on the end. This morning it's dropped down 3 again. Last week it was up to 6 or something, and it dropped down to 1 on the end of the number that I'm looking at. So, yeah, I'm losing between 3 and up to 8 overnight. So I don't know what that's all about, because I only ever did sub for sub about 8 or 10 times. So yeah, apparently it is YouTube, and they go, and the little channels, they're constantly checking them, maybe to see that we're constant and consistent, because they don't want to start paying people that are just sort of doing a little bit here and there. So hopefully they'll see that I'm trying very, very hard, and it will build up, and I'll finally start getting some sort of income. I know it's not going to be much. It's probably going to be $50 a month if I'm lucky. But anyway, here we go for pink, black. Cool, pink, black. Pile number 1, a general love reading for pink, black. Pile number 1 for pink, black. What have we got? Same card that I just used on the bottom of the deck. We got the 2 of Wands there. So that's an imbalance in a relationship to me. It's where down the track, it's where you're choosing one particular way of thinking, living, being, or the other person is, and then you go with it. You finally made a choice. 2 of Swords is where you don't know what to do. 2 of Wands is where I can do this now, or I can do that now. Boom, I'm taking that, and that's what I'm going to do. That's how I am. 2 of Clubs, on the other hand, in my normal poker deck, 2 of Clubs can be an imbalance in a relationship where one person's really committed, the other person's sort of, yeah, I'm here, I'm there. So let's see what your love general cards are for you, pink, black. Are these all upside down? Yes, they are. So we'll turn them around. Okay, so you get... Okay, so in the past, there was a commitment. It's showing me a commitment. Now, this could be in your mind as well, where you made a commitment, you made a choice. This is how you want things. This is who you want to be with. This is how you want it to go. So you made a commitment, and you're in for it for the long term. This is what you want in your life. Then we got the 10 of Swords here. A hell of a lot of stress, but the stress is coming to an end. The stress is coming to an end. It can be a lot of sadness. It can be even things like depression, anxiety, sleepless nights, insomnia. It can be where something comes to an end that you didn't want, or something that you needed to come to an end. Then you have the World as well. That's something that the World is the end of the cycle. So the end of the stress, the end of the madness, the end of whatever it was. And it's finally where you're finally going, that's it now. And this is the choice. That makes sense that at the bottom of the deck was the 2 of Wands, because you're finally coming to the end of something that may have been very, very stressful, very, very up in the head with it. And then you're finally saying, nah, I'm going on a new journey. And then down the track, maybe a week, maybe a month, maybe even 6 months, finally you're sitting there going, I'm done with that. I'm moving forward now. I do have to say you got messages from the other side there, someone that was in hospital when they passed, and they're wanting you to go on your new journey. They're wanting you to go, because I'm getting a message like, don't do what I did. Don't wait, or whatever it is. Don't do what I did. And also you got, your cards aren't really around love. They're more about like choices in life of how you're going to live your life, or where you're going to work, or who you're going to talk to, or who you're going to have in your life. The 2 ending kind of cards to me usually mean like you might be walking away from one type of group of people and going into a new type of perspective, and you're finally going to get balanced back with that 2 of Wands eventually. And your last message cards are, now, if anybody's having a free reading and they would like to pay that $5 US via my PayPal, you can have another reading if you do pay the $5 US, and you'll get a more detailed reading. We'll look at you and your person and the relationship, or we'll look at you and the job and what the outcome is, whatever the situation is. We'll look at more detailed reading. Your message today, pink, black, is releasing yourself from the chains, the bondage, and you need to release yourself. So I feel like you've been through some sort of stress. It doesn't have to be within a relationship. It might be a family matter. It might be at work. It's time to cut the bonds with that. When you go to bed at night, imagine that whatever is stressing you is like a big hook stuck in your body. Get a big pair of scissors and go chop or pull it out and throw it away. Just imagine you're pulling it out. Or imagine there's a rope around you and you get a big pair of scissors and cut it and release yourself from whatever it is that's negative in your life, whatever it is that just doesn't serve a purpose in your life anymore. And your last message for Pink Black, please. Smile and be happy. Life's too short to be sad. Like I said, I feel like someone from the other side is around you and they see when things get tough for you or sad for you. They want you to be happy now because they're not here anymore and they're telling you life's too short to be sad. So just try and smile and be happy. Even on your darkest day, put on a happy song, jig around in your lounge room and just smile and cry happy tears. Try and focus on positive energies. If you're going to go into the past, try and focus on what made you smile. Even if you have to go back to when you were 5 years old and you're having that candy cane or whatever you were having at a theme park or something and you went on the roller coaster, try and think of something that made you laugh and smile if you're feeling down. Anyway, that's your reading and Jeff is up next. And thank you for joining us today, Pink Black. I don't believe you've been here before, but please subscribe. If you did want more detail and you want me to look at something specifically, $5 you get to ask a specific question and we spend a bit of time with you. Okay, so Jeff is next. And if anybody was wanting a paid proper reading, like these are proper readings, but what I mean by that is a 30-minute, 45-minute, an hour-long reading, just contact me on my psychicbetty@gmail.com and I'll get that straight to you. Jeff is next with a general love reading. Is me and Brendan rowing in the right direction? Poll number 3. Well, I'm going to use these that are sitting here. I know I won't. I'll divide these. If anybody does want to be a moderator, just please go to the pick a card reading that was posted on Friday and just put I'd like to be a moderator. And because I always look out for some more moderators because I realize people are doing this out of the goodness of their heart and they got lives to live and it is a weekend right now for people. So some people need to go out, some people need to have a phone chat. Some people need to go and tend to family. So let's see how we go. One of my favourites is not here yet. You know who I'm talking about, Rhonda? I wonder what that's all about. Okay, these cards are not upside down, so let's have a look. So you picked pile number, where is it? Jeff, general love reading about Brandon and you. Pile number 3. So let's reshuffle them. I'll use the top ones for work and health and career or just general readings, and I'll use these bottom ones for love, even though I haven't separated them. Because I thought about it later and I thought maybe those cards need to come out because maybe those messages need to come out. General love reading about Brendan and Jeff. Okay, bottom of the deck we have, wow, down the track we got love, commitment, happiness, family, celebrations, all of that going on. So that's usually a marriage card as well. So that's usually a closeness. So that's beautiful. It's not yet. It might be what you're hoping and dreaming for, but it is underneath, so it could happen. Then we have 4 of Swords. What's going on in the past here? Who's recuperating from some sadness or some betrayal or something like that? That follows on from the 3 of Swords, which is usually betrayal. Just turn the temperature down on this thing. It's burning my feet. So we got recovery and rest and relaxation, and it can be a female energy that's caused a bit of problem, a bit of a ruckus. The other energy I get off the 4 of Swords is 4 of Spades, which is learning a lesson the hard way. So either you or Brandon's probably learned something the hard way. There's something that needs to come out. Also, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles is there for the long-term commitment. The Page of Pentacles is a student learning something new. The Knight of Pentacles is sitting somewhere in between the two. But it could be the energy of Brandon or you as well. Knight of Pentacles would be an earth sign. So that would be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But yeah, Knight of Pentacles, that's usually someone that wants to some sort of going on a journey. I don't know if you and Brandon not just have a love thing, but you work together or you play sport together or something. I feel like an energy of some other thing that you do together, which is good. You need some sort of balance in that. Ace of Wands, cementing the deal, moving forward. So you asked about moving in the right direction, growing in the right direction. Yes, I'd have to say yes. But yeah, that's your 3 tarots. And moving right along, your message for Brandon and Jeff is someone's watching you at the moment. So I don't know if it's Brandon or you, but there's like looking at social media, looking at photographs, maybe looking at the past, stuff like that. Or they could be actually when you're at work or something, because I'm picking up on a work energy. So when you're at work, there might be somebody else showing you attention and maybe not Brandon. Let's just get you another message from over here. Gentleness. So this is telling me that you need to go very slowly and be very gentle with your approach, not going bam, let's get this happening, all of that. Just take it one day at a time, Jeff, and things should work out for the better. Anyway, your reading is quite nice, quite positive about you and Brandon. I say you do work together. You do work together. There may be some sort of new business contract or something like that, because that's sort of like signing the deal and moving forward. It's almost like promotion, what I'm seeing there. So, yeah, nice cards, especially with 10 of Pentacles. Or no, you had 10 of Cups at the bottom. 10 of Cups at the bottom. Demetria, welcome to the room, and thank God we've got another moderator to help Rhonda out, because I don't know how long Rhonda's here. She could get a phone call. I'm predicting you might get a phone call, Rhonda, from somebody. Yeah, so Rhonda might have to go offline. Okay, Kayanat is next. Kayanat, have we had you here before? I think we have. Then we have Lisa Love, Heaven Flower, Denise, my sister, which is AC. Say hello to AC, everybody. That is Anne. That's my sister. Twin Lioness, Butterfly A, Kay, Avantika, and Gia the model. Welcome back, Gia the model. I haven't seen you for a while. So if anybody on that list wants to jump the list, get a more detailed reading, ask a more detailed question. Rhonda, what do we got? What's coming for my connection with Chav? Both females, and I love her. Kayanet and Chav. Okay, so pile number 2. Don't need to re-put them back together. This has turned itself off now. Great. Okay, so what have we got for Kayanat and Chav connection? Yeah, so even if you have a free reading, you can still pay the $5 US and get more detail or ask a totally different question. And some people have been paying like $10 US to get 2 questions. So yeah, and other people are just paying donations because they just want to help out. So here we go. Pile number 2, Kayanat and Chav. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Swords, something coming to an end, either on Chav's side or your side, something that's been really, really stressful, stressing you out, stressing her out. It's finally going to, like whatever the stresses were, it's finally going to come to an end, but it's down the track. Now, I am picking up on something to do with a government building, a hospital, a school, a courtroom or something like that, and it might be just that. So I'm just going to look at what was underneath that 10 of Swords. Yeah, manifestation. So I feel like that might be something more official, nothing to do with the love relationship. I need to change these cards out and turn them all into things that are messages of love. You've got 4 of Wands, which is commitment between 2 people. Got 2 of Cups, which is soulmate between 2 people. And you've got the World. So there is some sort of ending coming as well. But this is showing me that there is a commitment between 2 people. There's a love between 2 people. There's a balance between 2 people. So something in either your life or Chav's life is coming to an end. It could be an actual something that's come to an end already, like someone may have passed over or something like that. Or it could be an ending of a job or ending where you live. I don't feel it's about the relationship. I feel it's about something separate from all of that. It could be that you're trying to manifest that somebody that's around this Chav character, that they are no longer a part of the situation. But yeah, the World is about the ending, and it can be that you 2 are going to travel like as soon as planes are taking off and taking people places, you might actually go on a journey somewhere as well. And your other messages are about you and Chav. If you do pay the $5 US and up, please be sure to tell everybody in the room so that we get you back up on. We'll say, I donated. And then I will check my phone, and I need to check for messages anyway. Oh, my phone's on 10:01, so that's a 1-1. And I do have to go on offline at 12:30, Rhonda, because I have to quickly eat something, and then I've got another paid reading that's come in. So, yeah, and you said that you thought it was going to be one and another one. Nothing to do with YouTube, this other reading. This is a returning client. Slow and steady wins the race, so you need to slow it down, Kainat. You need to slow it down about you and her. You're just ready to have the next level of the connection with her. You're waiting for the feelings. The feelings are there. They're strong. There may be something she's dealing with at the moment. You've got to wait, but you're just telling to slow it down, just slow and steady. Don't try and rush anything with this person. Kainat and Chav. Get more knowing around it and then strive forward, and then the confidence will come through. So, yeah, just for now, it does look like it's likely that's going to be something very beautiful, but something else has to end either for you or Chav. And now this is blowing cold air on my feet. Oh, my God. Let's turn it off for a minute. I was at the shop the other day and I thought, I'll go and buy this heater. I thought it was like $49 or something. It was this fancy looking thing. It was actually $189. And I went, no, I don't want it that much. I'll just persevere with this little crap thing. Okay, so up next, I hope that helped you, Kainat. Yeah, you want to, I can see that. I can see the balance and the happiness, and you want some sort of like something more solid, not just chitty chat and friends. But there's something that needs to be sorted out first, and then it looks like it would pick up. Lisa Love is next with a general reading, pile number 3. Love reading for Lisa Love. Because I used them before, I'll really shuffle the whole lot. Lisa Love. No worries, Kainat. Now, if anybody on the list did want to have that paid $5 US reading, please let us know that you paid. I'll check my phone. And that's what I was about to do as well. Yeah. So, yeah, if anybody did want to do that, that's fine. And you'll jump the list and you get a more detailed reading. So we're doing a love reading for Lisa Love right now. And please try and keep your questions just to a little bit, not a huge, big story about what's going on. But yeah, if you want to pay the $5 donation or up, more than that, I will do a lot more cards for you. I'll spend a lot more time with you and more detail. But this is just a general brief reading. And even if you've already had a free reading, it doesn't matter. If you want to pay that $5, you can still come back in. I've had people pay 3 times for 3 questions and they've had a free reading. So they've ended up having 4 readings in one day. So here we go. Lisa Love, general reading. Lisa Love. I've got to try and see if it's going to blow out heat now. Lisa Love, and it was pile number 3, wasn't it? Pile number 3, yep. Pile number 3 for Lisa Love. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Wands. Okay, that can be defensive behavior, but it's not as bad as it used to be. It can be chitty chatter going on, gossip going on. It can be conversations in a good way. It also can be where changes that are about to happen, you don't see them coming. Now, sometimes that can be, an example would be, you get to work, you normally do A, B, C in your duties, you get there and they say, oh, we no longer need you doing this, this, and this. We need you to now do this. And you're like, what? Like, when did this happen? So there's some sort of change that it'll be okay. It won't be as bad as you think. But in regards to love, the 7 of Wands can be defensive. It can be standing your ground and saying, this is how I want things. But it's upside down at the moment, so it can simply mean that it's the other person or something like that, that they're going through something. and that's coming up. It's underlying. It's in the bottom of the deck. We have 8 of Cups in the past here. I feel like in the past you may have walked away from conflict or emotions, or decided that you wouldn't put your energies into something anymore. If you're single, it could be that the person you meet has walked away from something as well. So there's something about walking away, and there's also something about a gathering of people for a birthday or going out somewhere, and then there's a connection goes on, and it's happy and it's nice and everybody having a good time and sharing food, drinks, whatever. So that's sort of energy sitting around you, Lisa. You have 3 of Wands. You've got a new friend in the mix. Now, 3 of Wands, when you're asking about love, can be dicey. Any of the 3s can be dicey because you want 2s, 2 people together in love. 3s can mean third party. I'm feeling like that's a friendship, and that's a decision about, it could be you deciding between 2 people. It could be the person you want, that they've got somebody in the background and they're choosing you. So yeah, you've got this decision thing going on, and it's going to be in your favor where you grab hold of it and you move forward. But I do feel there might be a new friendship coming in. Also, you've got the end of your reading is the Queen of Pentacles. So this can be where you might sometimes be a little bit sharp, or the other person might be, Lisa. It might be you're dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy as well, or something that a person that acts like that. You might think, oh, this person acts like a Virgo, but they're not a Virgo. They've probably got it in the chart somewhere. But also the Queen of Pentacles can be about long-term commitment and moving forward and making a decision. So it's almost like you've walked away from something, you've decided this doesn't serve a purpose anymore, I'm choosing this, and I've got long-term commitment moving forward. In business, your cards are very successful. So in love, it's long-term commitment, but don't overanalyze something. Don't pull everything apart and stress yourself out about it. I don't think you will. I think you're pretty level-headed and you're making a choice, Lisa. So, Lisa, the other things you get, your other messages today are, the answer is yes. So if you've got some burning desire for something, should I go and do this? Should I go and do that? You've got a yes answer here. I'm going to pull another one because I didn't tell you to ask a yes or no question. Anybody having a reading, doesn't matter if it's free or a $5 donation reading, please make sure in your head you've got a yes or no answer question, because sometimes these cards can come out. And I've just ordered another deck of these, Rhonda and Anne. I've ordered another deck of these, and I'm going to make a whole load of them that are all about love and relationships, and some that are about career. And then I'm going to split the decks. So I've got career, love, and general. So, yeah. So I've ordered another big deck of these. So I just wanted another one for Lisa because that was a yes answer. And I needed to reshuffle them in case somebody else needs the yes. You have a secret admirer. You have a secret admirer, Lisa. Someone's watching you. They might be looking at your Facebook photographs, or they might work with you, or someone's looking at you. And your last message, Lisa, is, and thank you for being here today and waiting for your reading. Take a chance. You've got the dare, do, and reach. So within work, don't just think that this is it. Reach for the stars. If you've got some sort of hidden talent, let it shine. If there's somebody you're interested in and you sit in the background, you don't say anything, it's time to speak up. Take a chance. You got the dare, do, reach card. It's called Valaris. She who flies. So take a chance and fly. Talking about flying, my husband put a video on the other day on YouTube. It was the most bizarre thing I've ever seen in my life. It was almost like a human drone. It was a guy standing there with a helmet, and he had 2 big round fans on his shoulders going across, like strapped to him. He turned this thing off and he flew around with this thing. I've seen jetpacks. I've seen the things on the water where they fly up in the air. This guy had 2 things like a drone. It was like a drone with a man in it. And I just went, oh my gosh, I've seen everything. And I was at the shopping centre, and they've opened up this big thing for the kids. And these 2 kids were sitting in a thing, and you could see the screen, and they had VRs on, and they were on a roller coaster, and one of them was screaming because it felt real. But yeah, I just can't believe like where technology is right now. Okay, so Rhonda, AC is my sister. That's Anne. She's just a proud grandma again. And the baby is 1 week old today. 1 week old today. Avantika has donated. Let me check. Yes, Avantika is up next. Avantika, what is your question? Avantika. I'm just waiting for Avantika to post. I forgot to get the Google Home thing working. I've got to sign into it. And I just said Google. It's a wonder it didn't turn itself on. Yeah, so I can have some music going in the background. And my light is arriving today. So hopefully my light, I might just turn this light off at the moment. It's better. Yeah, my light for the wall is arriving. So hopefully I'll have some colour behind me. I don't know how well it's going to work because it's pretty bright in here. I might shut the blinds when I use the light on the wall. Yeah, I know there's donation. Avantika, yeah, Avantika, I'm waiting for your question, please. Everybody be sure to subscribe and make sure you're still subscribed. And any donations are welcome. Even some people donate even after they have a free reading. They donate $2, $3 and just say thank you for the reading. All very much appreciated. Yeah, and my subscribe and my thumbs up are on 11, and I did have 10 people in the room just then. I had 111 across the screen just then. Avantika, I'm planning to travel into the US in July to meet someone, my crush. Will it be good? How's it going to put it? Oh, exciting. Okay, so I'm going to use this deck for you. That's very exciting. Avantika and the crush. Let's get 2 of those. Let's get one of these. Avantika. And let's get 3 of these. Avantika. Are you allowed to travel to the US? In Australia, international travel is pretty stuffed at the moment. You can only travel here if you're a returning citizen or resident, I believe, or you're a doctor or a football player. Yeah, they're starting to open up some of it, but yeah, not much. Avantika, traveling in the US. Avantika, pick a number between 1, 2, and 3 for me, please. 1, 2, and 3, please. Avantika. Allison with a Y. Alllyson. Hey there, Allison. How you going? Are you Rhonda's friend? You're Rhonda's friend? Welcome to the room, Allison, and thank you for subscribing and joining us. Avantika, can I have a number, please, between 1, 2, and 3, please? While we're waiting, I'll just read out what cards I've got for you right now. Wait a while before you decide what you're doing or what's going to happen with this relationship. Don't dive in too quickly. Also, an invitation to go somewhere is coming, possibly while there. And I think that this person likes you back because we've got the I always admire you card. Your other messages are, Avantika, number 3. Okay, your other messages are you may be involved in a sincere relationship, so that's good. Also, so I feel like the intentions are very good. Your wishes coming true. You got the wishing well. Wow, I'm getting excited for you. And you got the travel card. So you're traveling and your wish is going to come true. How is that? Out of all of these cards I've got sitting here, you got sincere relationship out of this massive deck sitting here. And you got the 2 relationships travel, and at the bottom of the deck is the getting together and going out to dinner and celebrating and feeling really loved and happy. Okay, so let's have a look at your messages in the cards. Avantika, 2 for you, 2 for your crush, and 2 for what might happen. Bottom of the deck, we have following the rules, the Hierophant. That is traditional, old traditional type values and sharing balance. So we've got that. We'll give you 3 of these today for your donation reading. And thank you so much for the donation, Avantika. Let's have a look. What do we get for you? Avantika. All right. So this is your reunion with your family, as you said. Your person that you're meeting, your crush, I feel like they're stressed or lonely or something within their own home. They maybe have something going on with a female that's maybe got an injury, or they're angry or something like that. But this is something that's out of whack around your person. And then we have the King of Spades, which doesn't make much sense. So I'm just going to put 3 more down. 2, 3. Okay, so we also have this 3 of Diamonds here. This can be, yeah, like I said, this could be something to do with a family member that might have some sort of issue going on. There may have been some sort of injury or job problems or money problems or something like that. So I feel like there may be a money, financial type thing going on around your person. But for you, you get the direct and love and happiness, and you're very direct with what you want to do. Then your outcome cards are showing things like there's some sort of discussion or something going on around this official person. It's like mother and father or something like this, some sort of major problem here. So I don't know what this message is. It's almost like a gathering of people for something negative, like going to court or police or some sort of drama there. Now, it could be delays with you going there, even though you've been vaccinated, you got the visa, the plan is July. Just don't be surprised if there is some sort of delay, or there's somebody that can't get somewhere for some sort of incidents. This is usually about police and speeding or not paying a fine or something like that. Those cards usually don't relate to a relationship. It can be talk, and it can be where you're talking about the past and about negative things from the past, or your crush is talking about, oh, this person did this and this person did that, or there's something going down with work and they don't know what they're going to do. But I do feel there may be a financial issue going on around your person. But for you, you've got all this love connection and connecting with people and happiness. And your other cards were all about sincere relationships. So I feel like your person may have been going through something. And the last cards are, you've been waiting for this. This is the 4 of Cups. You're sick of the sadness or being alone or whatever. You're waiting for this. You can't wait for this to happen. You're ready to grab with both hands. And again, we had Queen of Swords for you, Queen of Spades for you. We've got Queen of Swords for you. You're making your intentions clear. You're going for it. You're doing what it is you want to do. Sitting around your person, let's have a look. We have that there's something happened in the past with this person, because this is all about cheating, lying. It's like there's something went down with this person. It can be that they lost their job or whatever, because they've got money sitting next to it. They're working really, really hard for their financial future at the moment. This is also like 8 of Diamonds. It's a gathering of people, friendly, happiness. But I do feel like either they were robbed of their job, or where they live, they had to change where they live, or someone did something wrong to them, and they might start talking about that, and they might have fears around that for any kind of future relationship. But this card on its own in relationships, the 8 of Pentacles, is where 2 people work together on a relationship. But I feel this is something that happened that might still be in that person's mind, where they may have a bit of problem with trust or past or something like that, because they're still holding on to something that happened. And it can even be a painful type, an actual physical injury or something that happened, maybe not to them, maybe to a family member or something like that, and they're heavily involved in whatever that is. The relationship cards for your trip in July, we have a very strong attraction here. I feel on the side of you, you're seeing love, marriage, babies, family, the whole kit and caboodle. He is seeing friendship, fun, that you're very attractive, and let's have some fun together, let's travel together, let's have some conversations and food. I feel like you are on two sort of separate driven energies at the moment. I feel like you're so many steps ahead and he's still in the let's be friends, let's have a friendship, let's have a lot of fun. And it's not kicked up to that phase, but you had sincere relationship, then you had the going out to dinner thing down the track, possible wedding type things, that one that was on the bottom there. But yeah, you had wishes coming true and the travel to there. So I think this is going to be a very, very good thing. Be prepared. There may be some sort of dramas going on in the background around this person that you're going to see. If it's not him, this whole thing could be reversed. It could be around your family. I'm sensing something to do with a pain over here in the side. So I don't know if someone's got some sort of surgery or injury or something over here. Anyway, thank you for your donation. That's your reading. I read as quickly as I could so I can get back onto the list. Avantikan donated. Gia has donated. Gia? Oh, yeah, Gia. There it is. Gia. Thank you for the donation, Gia. Please, Gia, what is yours? Do you see me getting a new job soon? Okay, so yours is about work. Which pile do you want, Gia? 1, 2, or 3? Because if you want 3, I've got to reshuffle everything. 1, 2, or 3, Gia. And thank you guys for the donation. What happened to AC? What happened to my sister, Rhonda? Did she leave? She probably had to leave. Pile 3, you want a pile 3, I'll reshuffle. You had to do it to me, didn't you? Okay, messages for Gia. Korea, new job soon. New job soon for Gia, please. New job soon for Gia. No worries, Avantika. You'll have to come back after it all happens. Let us know how wonderful it is, or even get online while you're there. Get online while you're there. I just wish that we could hear you guys, at least hear you guys. It would be fantastic. Hopefully YouTube's working on that so that we can have it like a mic where people can turn their mics on and talk. That'd be unreal. Gia, new career for Gia, pile 3. Bottom of the deck, we have, yes, new start. Keep the plans happening. Now, the swords, which is spades for me. Spades is usually something to do with government, military, police, working in a government building or working to something official, law. So I don't know if that's what you're looking at. Also, it can represent night, the night time, working at night. But it looks like it's at the bottom of the deck, which means later, but usually the Page of Swords means coming in hard and fast, like it's going to be quick. But it's not going to be quick because it's at the bottom. So you're needing it now, but let's see what we get for you, Gia. Gia, Korea. Bottom of the deck here, we got a choice being made here. So it might be between 2 careers, 2 things that you're going to be doing. Okay, so your tarots are, you're sick of waiting around. You've got the 4 of Cups here. You're stressing yourself out. This is applications because it's 7 of Clubs. Now, I feel like 7 of Wands, it can be where you're putting a wall up and you're not exploring all what you could be. So let's say you're a nurse and you've always wanted to work with pharmacy, work in the pharmacy. You're shutting down the doors to working with children or working with old people or working in mental health. So if there's other avenues, don't shut the doors to something else you could do because I feel like that might be what that card's representing. It is sitting in the past. It's also 7 of Clubs. 7 of Wands is 7 of Clubs. 7 of Clubs is forced changes going on that you're going to be good at, and it's also about being very busy. So make sure you're putting in lots of applications and don't just go for things that you think you'll get. Go for things that you think you might not get because it looks like you might get something that's not what you thought. Also, we've got, you're very driven. You've got the Queen of Spades. So you're very mental about what you want to do, that you're very analytical. You're working everything out. You're fast-paced. You're saying it's going to happen. Something from your past or someone from your past could help you get a job. It's also a message about a baby boy. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but there's a baby boy card sitting on the table. All right, so yeah, so we got that. I'm just reading what's in the text there. All right, so your next two cards about what's coming next. Yeah, so someone from your past might be able to help you, someone you went to school with, or someone you used to work with, or someone you went to college with, or someone within the family. When I see a Five of Hearts, there's some sort of reunion going on that can help you, and we're asking about career. Your money is tight at the moment, like right now, you've got the Five of Pentacles there. Now, Five of Diamonds is actually the new job. And it could be something to do with a car or travel or lots of communication going on. But Five of Pentacles in the tarot, unfortunately, usually means like, oh my God, I need to borrow money. Where am I going to get the money from? I feel like if I don't get a job soon, I'm just running out of money. So that's where you're sitting at the moment. Again, something to do with the past or family that can help you to move forward. It might simply be where families helping you with finances, or if you want to get a job, a business, your own business off the ground, or go on YouTube or do something, you might have to borrow money from someone to get that forward. Also, you're going to be getting a job through her, I think. This is someone that's a family member, or she has kids, or she works with kids, or she cooks or something. So I feel like it's someone that's more working with their hands, electrical, tradie, hairdressing, whatever. But family is some sort of feel with family. But then you've got the Eight of Diamonds, which is cashing in. So you've gone from Five of Pentacles, no money, to Eight of Diamonds, which is new job and money. So if we get any doubles, I'm going to put your cards away. We got two fives. So maybe on the 5th of July, maybe in 5 weeks, 5 days, if there's a job and the place where you would go to work is number 55 or something like that, or a multiple of 5 or 10, maybe that's where you're going to go. Your other last two cards are responsibilities that you don't think you can do, so have some confidence. This is Six of Clubs. This is all about responsibilities, and it can be irresponsible as well. So if there's something that you can do that you didn't put on your resume, or you didn't apply for something because you thought you can't do it, you need to do it because you've got to change your financial career the way you want it. So you're definitely getting something. Maybe this means July. But yeah, the Seven of Diamonds is like moving into a new job, new groups of people, and new responsibilities, but you'll be a bit worried about it. But the good thing is, this is if you did 6 hours work, your pay is like worth 7 hours work. So that's really good money as well that you're going to be going into. And your last two cards here are Ace of Swords. So you're finally signing the document. You've made your mind up where you're going. And the Knight of Pentacles is the long-term commitment with a job. So you've got two cards that mean the job. So yes, you are getting a job. I think it will be quite soon. And I think you're going to be very successful at it. So don't doubt yourself. Don't go, oh, no, I'm not capable of that. I think you're going to learn, because that Knight of Pentacles can be learning new skills, and then that puts you in a good place. So if you did have trouble at the moment with work, maybe you need to just get one more certificate, and it might even be a weekend where you've got to do just a 8-hour course, and you get something more, and then that'll give you the edge with the job. And your last cards are about career. And thank you so much for the donation, Gia. Key to success is yours. So that's a job. Stop running around like you're in a maze. Come out of the maze and pick what it is you want to do and start moving towards that goal. But yeah, you've got key to success right there. And we'll get you one of these, and we'll get you 2 message cards. Embrace yourself, self-care, and look after yourself, and have confidence within yourself, Gia. I don't know if you've been putting yourself back. You shouldn't. Stand forward, move forward. Jeanette, you've donated. Okay, Jeanette, let me check. Yes, I can see Jeanette's donation. Thank you so much, guys, for all these donations. They are $5 US. It's a cup of coffee out here. Cup of coffee and a cake. or a piece of raisin toast. So if you do have $5 to spare, it's much, much appreciated. This is my work now. And yeah, I'm going to need a bit more than $5 if it's going to be my income. So Gia's messages about Korea, and good luck, Gia. It doesn't look like you need it. It looks pretty damn good. Time to take a chance on something, and also, and stop wasting your time elsewhere. So if you've been putting your energies into something and you've been getting knockbacks and whatever, but there's something else you could do, it's time to do it, Gia. And we'll just get you a message card from this pile over here just to finish you off. Intuition, trust in what your gut's telling you, what thing is right for you, Gia. But it's looking pretty damn good for you. Sun, welcome to the room. The free list is there for everybody to join as long as you have subscribed and put a thumbs up on my video. Subscription is free, guys. You're not going to get harassed. You're not going to get emails every week. It's just you joining me. If you hit the notification bell, you will get harassed. It will just tell you Betty is live. Betty is live. Betty's posted a video. But I don't see that as harassment. I see that telling you what's coming up. Okay, so Rhonda. Jeanette, Betty, are you comfortable reading religious dreams and interpreting? Yes, Jeanette, I will do that. But if you're on the free list, did you donate, Jeanette? Was you the one that donated? Oh, you donated. Okay. I was going to say, if you're on the free list, no. But if you did donate, yes, I'll have a look at that. Okay, so put it to me, Jeanette. What is your dream? What's your question? Hey there, Ski. Welcome back. Welcome to the room. Isn't it great, guys? We've got this big family going on here. I'm waiting, guys. If you're wondering what I'm doing, sitting here in silence, I'm waiting for this question to come up about this dream. I saw St. Mary in a dream and I was crying because I had to 2 spirits, but she came and held my hand and took me. Well, that's just for me personally, because that sounds like you're talking about Catholic and stuff like that, St. Mary. For me, that's like this. For me, I'd say that was spirit energy protecting you. That's like the white light that protects you. And especially like you felt like getting attacked, that would be negative spirits. But in a different sort of sense, that means in your life right now that you feel like you may be, you said 2. 2 is all about emotions. It's about balance in our lives. So right now you might be feeling that you're not balanced, or that things within your life are not balanced, your career, your family, your love life, whatever it is, you may feel like things are not out of whack, and you may generally feel like people or circumstances are attacking you in life. So you go to bed and you dream that you're frightened and you're getting attacked and you can't breathe and all the rest of it, and then you're wanting something to come and protect you. You're wanting someone to step in and say, it's okay, Jeanette, I'm here. I'll help sort this all out. It's also like messages that someone or something is trying to protect you, trying to guide you towards. You may be involved in something or with somebody that's really negative, and it's something that just causes trouble or pain for other people or for yourself, and you're being guided to come away from that. So what I'm going to do, Jeanette, these 2 spirits are around me all the time, and they are very mad and mean. Okay, so you need to be doing something about that. They must have latched onto you at some point. They may have latched onto you 10 years ago, 5 years ago, last week. You may have been somewhere where some energies have latched onto you. So what I'd be doing, you're religious because you said about St. Mary and that, say whatever prayers it is. I would be getting white candles, lighting white candles, asking God, Jesus, whatever it is you pray to, asking that the white light off the candle cleanses the room of any wrongdoing, any evil. Blessing, Ski, you've paid a donation. Ski is up next, Rhonda. I have a donation in from Ski, so she'll be next. So Jeanette, I do read cards 5 years ago, and it's been going on. Okay, so number one, if you do go to church, I'd be going to church asking them to send someone to bless the house. And you need blessing. You need to get yourself, when you're out in the sunlight, you ask that it's removed from you, because if you give it power, it gets more power. So I would be lighting a candle in every room of the house and leaving it there for at least an hour and asking, like, I had to go to a lady's house. She had stuff moving in the house. Her daughter was upstairs alone, and there's a swinging chair downstairs. All the doors were shut, and she could hear it going, it was moving. I went into this house and I could feel it as soon as I walked in there. And every house she moved to, this thing followed her. And it came in because she was looking after foster children out of very extreme violent circumstances. Some of them, one father shot the other father in front of the children, and it was very violent, horrible energy. And it latched onto this woman who was doing nothing but trying to help and look after these children. And then it latched into her home. And so I went to her home, and we put a white candle in every room. And there was 2 sections where I really felt like they were pulling at me to tell me, no, don't get us out of here. Don't get us out of here. And I told her, go and open that window. And it was literally like where we felt like it just went. And then I spoke to her weeks later, and she said all the noises have stopped. The whole house felt good. But you've got to be really careful with the whole thing. I did do it years ago as well for the same woman when she was living in a different place. And I basically told her I felt like it was a child energy, not an angry energy. It was a naughty energy. And I literally told it to come with me. And I felt it in my car all the way home. And then stuff started happening in my house. Stuff went missing, and things just felt weird. And then I went, oh my God, the childlike energy. So yeah. So with this thing latched onto you, Jeanette, you just need to light the candles, and don't be afraid. Imagine that it's an actual human being standing there, and just say, I don't know what it is you want, but you don't belong here in my home. You need to leave, and you need to leave now. And I bless you. I thank you for coming, but I need you to leave. Something like that. Where just imagine it's an unwelcome guest in your house, and you need them to leave now. And just say, and instead of calling the police to remove them, you're calling upon God, Jesus, the angels, whatever it is you believe in. You're calling upon them to help you remove this energy. And then believe it. I would be investing, if you believe in crystals, I would be getting selenite. Write it down, selenite crystal. Selenite crystal, I have it here. I have it in my bedroom. I have it above my front door. I have it near my back door. I have pieces in my car, my husband's car. I have it in my handbag. It absorbs negative crap, and I'm dealing with it all the time. Because like I said, right at the very beginning, before you come in the room, I said, not everything you're connecting with is going to be nice, because in life, some people are beautiful, some people are okay, and some people are horrible. So in the spirit world, the energies are still there. So get yourself some selenite. It does not need to be cleansed. It absorbs crap. And if you've got any jewelry that this could be attached to, if 5 years ago you bought a piece of furniture that was secondhand, you were given a bracelet, anything like that, because I'm picking up on something, Jeanette, that you were given a gift, and it might be something beautiful. If you have, it needs to be cleansed, whatever it is. Whatever you've picked up, you could have gone to a secondhand shop and bought some clothing. If you've still got some jacket hanging up or something, and it's 2 energies you said, I'm picking up a male and a younger male. I'm picking up on 2 male energies. I don't know if you feel it's male, but I'm picking up on it's 2 males. I don't think they want to harm you. but I do think they need to go. So I'm just going to read some cards for you quickly because I've already sort of done your $5 reading, but I just want to just do 3 tarot cards for you. Jeanette, messages for Jeanette, and I'm going to pick up 2 of them, and then I'm moving on to the next reading. But Jeanette, I hope this has all helped. You burn the church essence. Yes, that's great. So it's practically like a sage, the church essence. But yeah, go and get yourself some selenite. You don't have to get a big one like this, but I would put a big one like this in your bedroom because you're dreaming. And also a crystal that is, do not have clear crystals near your bed because it can open up it even more. So I'd be getting stuff to do with protection crystals. So type in online what protects you, what crystals will protect. Anybody online that knows about crystals, if you've got something to add. But what the selenite does, if I put the blue kyanite crystal right next to it, kyanite connects me to the other side. It's got connections with the other side. It's also about truth, fidelity, trust. So things like within relationships, this is really good to have near the bed or near the whatever in the home. When you put it next to selenite, it makes it stronger. Whatever the crystal is, it not only cleanses this crystal, but it makes it stronger. And this is another one that never needs cleansing. But these 2 sitting side by side give me direct contact with spirit. And in your case, with God, angels, whatever, it gives you direct contact. But you don't want contact. You don't want this. You want them to go now. So let's see what your messages are, Jeanette. I just want 3 messages for Jeanette, please. What should she do? Or what do they want to say? If you did want to book a private reading with me for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 60 minutes, please just contact me, Jeanette, via my email, and I'll give you the pricing and we can tee something up and we can do a live where I can see you, you can see me, and I can try and connect and see what's going on here with these people. They've got something to do with the balance and love thing. Possibly one of them could be your soul family, someone that you were in a distant life. You may have been related to them, or they may feel that there's an attraction there. There's something, they may be, because you're picking up on them, they may have a message for someone that they left behind and they feel like you can do it. You can go and tell this person. I get this all the time where people will say, I'm starting to get this and that. And I go, because you're friends with me. And they know that I can see stuff. So then they start to come forward. Your other message is the long-term card, but this is about learning something. So if you need to go and learn something about how to deal with this, now's the time about learning something. But I feel this might be the energy of one of them. It might be a young, like I said, a young energy and an older energy. Possibly this was someone that was married and they think that you're their wife. So if you've got some piece of jewelry secondhand, it may have belonged to some man that thinks you're the wife now. I had that happen in this house. I had the man who died in this house. I don't think he died in hospital, but he was married and everything. And I felt him standing next to the bed one night and I thought it was my husband. I went, what are you doing out of bed? What are you dressed like that for? And my husband was right here. And then I asked the lady next door, what did he look like? And she said, what did you see? And I told her and what he was wearing. And she said, that's him. That's him. So I said to him, I got his name and I said, please, you need to leave. You don't belong here. I'm not your wife. This is not your home anymore. And thank you for coming, but you need to leave. And I never seen him again. But before that happened, I was sick, very, very sick. And I felt someone going like this, touching my face. And I thought it was my husband. And I opened my eyes and there was no one there. And I was just like, I think that's the man that built this house. So also, your last message is, do not be tempted by the devil to do the wrong thing. So don't go into witchcraft, spells, all of that kind of crap, Jeanette. Do it through love and white light. Don't wish anything evil. Don't wish, get away from me or whatever. Do it with love and that. But it is upside down. So I think you've been scared. And I think it's not as scary as you think. They're not a bad energy. It's just energies that are looking for something. And they've latched onto you for some reason. Oh, my gosh. your energies. I'm looking all around for where's this deck of cards, and for some reason they're way over there, and I don't even remember putting them way over there. That's crazy. Okay, Ski donated, yes, for extra cards for you. So Jeanette, I hope that stuff has helped you. A younger male she said he talked to me before when I was 9, and when I turned 21, he came back. Okay, so yeah, you need to get involved with people who can help you to remove them, but I would be not only doing the sage stuff everywhere, I'd be getting the crystals, putting them near your bed, and if you can, some oil, get it blessed and go around anointing the house, but you need to ask them to leave. Just talk to them like they're human beings standing there in the lounge room, and just say, I know that you're here, thank you for coming, but you don't belong here, and I need you to leave now, please. This is enough's enough. But if you do have a piece of jewelry that was given to you, just throwing it away or giving it back to Goodwill and everything, that's not going to work. You need to cleanse the jewelry, and you need to remove whatever from that. If it's jewelry, a piece of furniture, whatever it is. Okay. Okay, thank you, Jeanette. No, that's fine. That's fine, Jeanette. You can write to me and we'll have a discussion. All right, so Ski's up next, donated, deep love reading, everything I see coming. Don't really want the options. You know, I've been focused on my guy. You don't want another option. Yeah, pick a pile. Oh, Betty picked the pile. Okay, so that just dropped out at you. The Two of Pentacles, juggling a situation, juggling two people. Okay, blessings and this person. What's the messages of love? No worries, Jeanette. Like I said, to anybody having a reading, a free reading or a donation reading, if you want more information and you'd like a personalized one-on-one reading, and we can get on FaceTime, WhatsApp, Zoom. I'm not familiar with Zoom, but I'll work it out. But yeah, if anybody did want to book one of those readings, I do only have specific times, and I'll only do like 1 or 2 within a day, especially with me doing 100 readings on here. But yeah, if you would like to book that, just go to my psychicbetty@gmail.com. Please don't write me loads of information in email asking more questions for like information and stuff. This is my job as well, and I do like to help people as much as possible. But yeah, if you did want to ask some brief sort of things, or you're struggling with something and I can give you some advice. But yeah, as far as readings go through emails and all of that, that is work. Basically, it's work. So they are paid. So here we go. Love you, Goddess. Welcome to the room. If you're new here, people, please make sure that you're putting a thumbs up on my video and a subscription. You need to subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you anything. A lot of people think it costs some money. So let's see for Ski. Let's get back onto your reading, Ski. And thank you for the donation. We'll do some extra cards for you. They look like they are for you. I won't pick any piles because I'm just going to shuffle them for you. We'll do 2 of these. We'll do 3 of the others. Just move them out the way. I'm getting hot and cold with this heater. I can't get a happy medium. It's got a drink. I've got to make sure to get some water. The other day when I was reading, the other days I've been sitting here sipping on tea, and my mouth was like sandpaper over the weekend. I thought it's all the talking, the heater, and sipping tea, which is, it's chamomile, but it's still drying. So I need water. I need to keep drinking water. Okay, messages for Ski and her love life. So we'll do 3 of them. Thank you so much for the donation, Ski. I have so many people that donate all the time. Ski, you should just book a full reading with me, and we'll be one-on-one, even if it's a half hour or 45 minutes, and we'll do a full detail where I can look at your name, the person's name, maybe somebody else involved in the situation. We can be looking at the names and the situation, and it's like more than this like 5-6 minute reading that I'm going to do here. Messages for Ski, we'll get one of everything for you, because 2 of these ones. one of these ones. I will get 2 of these actually. Ski. Because you did do a double donation, we'll do some more for you. We'll get 3 of these for you. 3 of these. Right, let's start with the message cards first. So your messages, Ski, here we go. Something might not work out, and it's sitting in your fears and your problems and your past. So something just might not work out. Your readings seem to be changing now. Like when I first did it, it was all about the wedding and stuff like that and delays. Your other message is go for it. Now that's sitting underneath your person. It was upside down. So they want it, they don't want it. They want it, they don't want it. So yeah, upside down. Time to walk away from something as well. I'm not liking this, but let's see what else do we get for you, Ski. What else do we get for Ski? You get Aliasis. Your wishes, your desires, and your hopes will be granted. Okay, that's opposite to the other messages. Curiosity, destiny, and time to have a search. So maybe not to find someone new, but maybe to get involved in something else for now. And I'm not talking about having a relationship with somebody. Maybe get involved with a group that meets once a week, or get involved with a walking group, a swimming group, a soccer group, whatever. Maybe it's time to sort of do something with new people so that you're not focused on this every day. Let's just see what other messages we've got for you. We'll get one of these as well. You got soulmate, the twin flame card. You get this nearly every time. You two are meant to be together. I just don't understand what's happening with this thing. Also, it's time to take a chance on something different, and you will be getting news soon of what you're wanting. Like you're finally going to have something come in. And this message card is, where's your other card? Expressing yourself. Make sure that you are doing your full potential, letting it known as to who you are and what you want in this life, sort of thing, what you're wanting in your life. Now, let's read the cards I read normally, the poker deck. You're so loving, Ski. You're so loving. You're being responsible for your actions. You're talking the truth. You're wanting to make up, kiss and make up with somebody, because you've got the 5 of hearts here. That's kiss and make up with somebody. And you've got the 6 of hearts, which is being responsible in a loving way, putting your soul out there and trying to help. This is flirtatious energy. This is fun, flirty. I don't feel like you're having fun because she's looking away from this. I feel like your heart's on your sleeve here. You're just desperate for this thing to be one again. Doesn't mean it's not going to be. It's sitting in your name. So this is what you're wanting, but this is what you could be. You could be fun and flirty and just making some new friends and doing some things. But I just feel like you're sort of looking in the wrong direction at the moment. And this can be a new friend, a female friend that's going to hold your hand and talk, because this is like having genuine, caring, concerned conversations with somebody. It does mean a baby boy, though, as well. Someone's going to be a new parent, have a baby boy. So I don't know, that's someone related to you. Or indirectly related. Yeah, and you got the 9 of Cups as well. Wishes coming true and a new beginning happening. So I'm hoping that, because you've got reconciliation and then you've got new beginning, I'm hoping that the relationship between the two of you is going to kick off to a new beginning, a new start. Around your person, which I'm thinking of the person you're supposed to marry, they just, like, there's stubbornness coming out here. We've got some woman, which I don't think's you, that she's all up in her head. She's very forceful. She can be attacked, like she can be coming in saying, this is how it is, this is how it's going to be. It can be you. It can be saying, look, I just want to do stuff and I want to do it now. I don't want to hang around and wait a little bit more. But there's some sort of surprise coming in, but don't be surprised if you find out something that wasn't true, something that's a bit of a lie or something like that. It's coming through from some other female. It can be to do with work as well, around your person. This could be work and surprises at work. Sometimes this can be a loss of a job, or it can be change up in the job that he doesn't like. And that could be the boss as well. It can be someone very official and stuff like that. But I just feel like your person, you're all on the love track. They're wishy-washy at the moment. Also, they get her again, and then all about the tradition. So I don't know if he wants tradition, he wants to do it the way it's supposed to be, or whether he doesn't want the tradition anymore. But we got the forceful energy. We've got the Queen of Swords here and the Queen of Spades, same female. So either he wants tradition with you and marriage and balance, or he's not coping with that at the moment because he's got that 5, the black 5. Or he's been told shit, basically. He's been told the opposite of what is by somebody. And your last two, the outcome is reconciliation, but it's upside down. So it's not going to happen when you want. And we've got Page of Pentacles. Either you or him, the situation needs to restructure, need to learn something. It's not going to be how it was. It's not going to come back. It's not going to come back to how it was. But this is usually the invitation to long-term and learning as well. And then we've got the 3 of Cups, which is sex and fun, but it's upside down. And it can be third party. It can be someone interfering still in the relationship, but it's usually reconciliation and celebration, not yet. And your last 3 cards here, these cards usually represent endings because we've got double black ace. Now, this ace is upside down. This is something that's, I feel like in your mind, you are trying to say it's done. But then you're worried because it could kick off again. You're worried that if you say, I'm not going to spend any more time trying to do this now, I need to end this now, and you feel like that would be irresponsible to do this. This can be a parent interfering as well. They're saying negative things. But, yeah, the 6, that's like the 6 of Swords as well. So it's almost like you need rescuing. You need to escape from this for a while. I feel you're trapped in your head. It's about being trapped in your head, Ski. I feel you're trapped in your head, but this is where you want to make a new start. You want to sign the dotted line and move forward, but you feel like right now it's just not, it's not going the way. The only thing I see happening right now is you want happiness and fun and you want to balance it out and you want to start a new beginning. But I feel like there would be tension and arguments in the background. There would be an imbalance going on because this is new start and this is, it should end. You've got opposite cards here. So I feel your mind is just going out of control with all of this. And I wish I could tell you something better, but yeah, it's just changing all the time. When I look at your cards, when I very first looked at it, I thought that you two, it's going to be a hiccup, it's going to be delayed, and boom, it was all going to happen. And then it started to change, and each time it's changing, but I don't think it's so much the relationship and you and this person. I think it's you. I think you're getting down a negative zone now where you're thinking this is just never going to happen. But then you're worried that it will happen. So you're worried that if you walk away, then you go, oh, well, you walked away, so that's it. So it's almost like you think you should walk away, but then you think you shouldn't walk away. So that's where you're at right now. I'm just going to get some messages for you for what should you do. You can't control everything. You got the control card. It's out of your control. So you got to let go of it and let go of the control of it, Ski. And one more message to Ski. What should you do today? The happy days are coming. The happy days are coming. All I can suggest is what I've been doing. Do meditations, positive, and focus on you right now. If you're unhealthy, get healthy. If you're unfit, get fit. If you're sitting around listening to slow love songs and crying about it, listen to boppy songs, get up and dance. Call your best friend, go out for some dinner, and do not talk about this at all. Talk about your future plans with work or kids or whatever. So try and step away from it just for, make a plan. For the next week, I'm stepping away from this. I'm not ending it. I'm just stepping away from it 1 week. and see how you go and focus on you now. I had to focus on me because I was getting stuck in a pit thinking about what's going to happen, this is going to happen, what am I going to do? Is this true? Is this a lie? You know, and I was so much energy going into that, and I had to try and focus on me. And for the last couple of weeks with my broken ankle, I went down into a pit again of my own creation, basically. I mean, there are other things involved that caused me to feel a certain way, but the stuff in my head, that's me. And I'd stopped doing my meditations and my breathing. And so over the last week, I've started getting more positive, and I went out on Friday. I had a good time. Saturday, I went and had a good time. Yesterday, I had a good time. Feeling really good, sleeping really well, 3 days in a row. So it can happen, Ski. And I wish I could send you, everybody, let's send some love and light to Ski. She's been through something horrendous, and it's time for her to pick up. Yeah, last couple of days, do some stuff for you, Ski. But if you ever wanted to, book a full reading with me, and we can one-on-one. I'll get you on my WhatsApp and we can have some conversations and all the rest of it. Okay, so next up is on the free list, Twin Lioness. Are you still here? You've got a general love reading. When will you meet your person? Twin Lioness Wingman. G'day. Welcome to the room. My name's Betty, as you would know. So we're doing some free readings in here, Wingman and Scott Parker. I think you are new, are you, Scott Parker? I kind of remember that name, Scott. So all my newbies, I need you to subscribe, thumbs up on my video, hit that notification bell so you know when I am live. And, oh, this is getting a bit hot on my leg. Yeah, so if you do want to do a $5 donation or a $10 donation, that's in US dollars, hit the link, the PayPal link. Make sure you hit send, not request. I have had a few people that have hit the wrong button and asked me for money. Yeah, so hit that donation button and then you will jump the list. Let us know in the room that you have paid a donation. You will jump the list and you'll get a more detailed reading. And everybody, please, I have 11 people in the room right now. If you know one person that would like to join my channel and get a free reading or do a paid reading, please invite them. I'm trying to build my subscribers so hard. I've been coming live as many days as possible. I will not be on Friday this week. So for some of you, that's Thursday night or Thursday afternoon. I will not be on that day, but I will be on tomorrow, the next day, and Thursday, unless I get a hair appointment, which I doubt. But yeah, I'm hoping for a hair appointment because my hair is just needing a cut and a bit of colour at the top where it's getting dark and grey. I'm very grey right here. Oh, well, they don't do anything there. They just leave it white. But if I let my hair grow out, it will be a dark mottled blonde. With grey here, and I'm 56 in July, and the only grey I've got is here on the temples. My auntie was the same. My auntie was 77 in the nursing home, and all her blonde dye had grown out, and her hair was the same colour as the top of my hair, and she had white here, and that was it. We don't go grey, some of us. My sisters are, I think my sister Anne's not grey, like... but my other two sisters are completely white grey, and they've been grey since their late 30s or something. Scott has donated. Let me check my phone. Yes, Scott has donated. Thank you, Scott. You will be up next. So I'll just do Twin Lioness because she has waited for over an hour now, and I was working on hers when I was talking about that. I think it's kind of sexy. Thank you, Wingman. I don't know. I think that if you, people that do mediumship and stuff like that, they tend to have grey on the temples. People that can sense stuff and do stuff. Because I had that when I was only a teenager. I started to have, I've got a picture of me at high school, and I've got this white sort of weird grey colour at the front of my head. And I think it's because I pick up on stuff on the other side. So quickly for Twin Lioness, sorry, Twin Lioness, which number pile was it? Let me just scroll back. Twin Lioness, where is your thing? Now, guys, people that are donating are going to take priority. I can't see Twin Lioness's question or what it was. Pile two. Oh, that's hereditary, Scott. And I like facial hair on males. I don't care if they got bald or long. I don't like long hair on a male unless they are really like hippie and, you know, far out and they've got dreadlocks and or they're a surfy or something. But I don't know. In my family, my son recently went and got rid of all the hair because he was losing too much hair on the temples. My hubby has shaves it all off because of receding. All of the males in my family at a certain age have all either lost the top or lost the front. So it's hereditary. Apparently it comes through from the females, and I know that my mother's father and brothers and uncles and that all shiny, bald, completely bald. So yeah, it comes through from the family. Let me just do this Twin Lioness and then I'll get on to Scott. You did a donation, didn't you? Scott did a donation. Yeah, Scott. I've got Scott at the moment. Twin Lioness. So what was the reading for you? I've got pile number 2. General love. Okay, let's see what we got. You have, yours was about love coming towards you, wasn't it? You got this King of Swords upside down. Now, be wary of liars with the King of Swords. It can be someone that comes rushing in. They might be a police officer. They might be a lawyer. They might work for the government, or they might work at nighttime. They possibly would have black hair unless they've shaven it all off, as we were just speaking about. They will be quite secretive. There's something in the background with them. And especially with them being upside down. So that's something down the track in the future. But yeah, they might be an air sign, maybe not. And it's usually someone a bit more mature. Now, if you're younger, Twin Lioness, and if you're only in your 20s or something, this person would be quite a lot older. But it could be that they're the father of the person that you end up being with. Now, you have all your wishes coming true. So if your desire, your wish right now is to be in love and have that perfect partner, it looks like it's on its way. You have a new start going on. So through a new job, a new friendship, a new club that you join, whatever, something new that you're about to embark on, I feel like that's where you're going to meet someone. And also someone needs rescuing, or they're feeling like you've rescued them from something. Because you've got the 6 of Swords here, but it is upside down. So I don't feel it's you, or it can be where like you're like, oh my God, this person saved me from my own self. Or they might say, oh, if you didn't come along, I don't know what I was going to do. Now, sometimes I give readings and the 6 of Swords comes out in a love romantic type thing, and they meet someone through some sort of tragic event. Like you could be present and then you're out at a club, someone gets drunk, a fight happens, and then you're too close and someone pulls you back and rescues you, and then there's a cosmic connection, like you go, wow, and then you just get to know each other. So it's something like that as well that could happen. But I feel like it's going to be something that feels like this person, I don't know if I didn't meet them, I don't know where I would have ended up, or they feel like that about you. The only bad thing I see with that is sometimes it can turn into an obsession, and sometimes it might not work too well, because if it's like a rebound type thing as well, it could be not a great thing. But for now, it's showing like there is something there. You do need to be careful about this King of Swords because it was upside down. There might be a law thing going on, because I just turned it up to show you the King of Swords and he's not there now. Yeah, the Justice card is sitting at the bottom, which is Libra energy, and it's balance being restored, but it's down the track. Your last cards, Twin Lioness, are... so anybody that would like to be a moderator, I need you to go to my latest pick a card, yes or no reading. And if you would, can you just put I'd like to be a moderator, and then I'll get your link from your page, and then I will turn your name blue. It won't turn blue today, this afternoon. Next time I come online, it will be on there. So if you'd like to help out in the room today, much appreciated. And if you would like to be a moderator, so every time you log on, you're a moderator and you help out with doing the list or promoting the channel or whatever, much appreciated. And I love all my moderators. Rhonda, Brooklyn's in the room. I didn't see you come in. And who else is on? Ski's on. So yeah, many thanks to everybody that's in here. I think, who did I have running the room and she had to go, and she was just doing it all on her own this morning. So if more people want to be moderators, I've got a lot in here right now, but sometimes I have none. Okay, your messages, Twin Lioness. I was supposed to give you one, but I picked two accidentally. You're half right and you'll need more information. And it looks like things will turn out okay. So if you're going through something at the moment, Twin Lioness, it looks like it's all going to work out. And just one love card, hopefully, for you, Twin Lioness. And then we'll get on to Scott's paid reading. Do not seek revenge. We got the revenge card, outcomes and justice, but you had justice at the bottom here. So if something has happened and you're going to court, or something around a family member or work, or where you've been wrongly treated, you're finally going to get justice, but just don't seek revenge. Revenge is a wasted emotion. Okay, so hope that helped you, Twin Lioness. Moving right along, Scott Parker donation. Where is life heading since I'm juggling work and mental health? It's not balancing out well for me. I know where you're coming from. What I can suggest to you, Scott, is there is so many YouTube meditations about positive affirmations, career path affirmations, anxiety, stress, insomnia. Every night when I go to bed, I've got hearing aids in because I've had a hearing issue. They don't know why. I did have a bit of damage when I was 25 or 28, and it started something. And yeah, so I decided to get them. I could hear, but some things I couldn't hear sharp, and I like to hear everything. And yeah, so I listen through my hearing aids. I go to bed and I'm listening to last night it was letting go and release and positive thoughts for your future whilst you sleep. And I listened to it for about an hour and I must have fell asleep. And then I sat up and I went, oh, and this woman's voice was still waffling on. And I just turned it off and went to sleep. And yeah, but there's so many things that can help with mental health as far as working with the mental health with things. And I don't know if you've heard of EMDR, but there is a lot of stuff on there, research about EMDR, and there is a little one with a white ball and a picture of the sand and the beach. And just watch the ball and read about it. And if you've got something really bothering you, Scott, you focus on that thing that bothers you, even if you have to cry about it or have a panic attack about it, then you reverse it and you watch the ball. And because if you're under stress and mental health issues, when you go to sleep, you probably don't sleep well, or you probably have nightmares, or you probably can't even go to sleep. And then you're not doing REM and your brain doesn't process stuff properly. So anyway, let's get on to your reading. Let's get on to the reading for Scott. Oh, diabetic type 1. Have you got the new thing put in? The hairdresser that used to do my hair, she left because she's had a baby now. She had some little thing in her arm, and she would just look at her phone and it'd tell her what her sugar was. She had that, and she knew whether she had to inject or eat something. Have you got that thing in your arm and you just look at your phone and you can't sleep? Join the club. Oh, well, I've slept for the last 3 nights quite okay because I've been doing a lot of these positive things. When I go to the gym, I used to listen to pumped up music. Now for 40 minutes when I'm at the gym, I'm listening to I am strong, I can get through this, everything's going to be okay, I am happy, there's nothing going on, you know, whatever with my mind, I listen to this positive stuff, like it's not going to be bad, I listen to that sort of stuff. Sometimes I listen to, I am building up my body. I am working on my body. I am physically fit. And I listened to that one the other day when I was at the gym, and I started laughing because it said, I'm working on the muscle groups in my body. But yeah, join the gym, Scott. Join the gym. Go to the gym and do a workout and listen to positive affirmations while you're at it. Or go for walks. Go for walks if you can. Let's have a look at Scott. So Scott picked pile number. I'm waffling on and totally forgetting which pile you picked. Yeah, physical exercise, walking, breathing exercises, they all help. Scott, where did Rhonda post it? We didn't pick a number. Scott, can you just pick a number, please? Wingman. I used to go for a run in the night all the time. Yeah, I wish I could run, Wingman. I try to run and my heart rate, if I walk up a hill, a little hill, my heart rate's usually between 108 and 120 just walking, but I walk firm pace. If I start to go up a bit of a hill, it's nothing for my heart to go 145. When I was at the gym before I broke my ankle, I was starting to do the step machine, the step master. I could do 3 minutes, and my legs, I could have kept going with my legs, but they were exhausted. But my heart went to 149, and I was just sort of like, I can't do this. The next time I did it, I did 4 minutes, and my heart went to 145. The next time I did it, I went 5 minutes, and my heart went 140. And then I broke my ankle. So I was working on the Stairmaster to try and do 10 minutes to make my legs a bit bigger. I've been trying to put on weight. I'm going to the gym to get bigger because I was too thin. So anyway, here we go. Scott Parker, 3. Bottom of the deck, Scott Parker, disaster, tower. This is stuff that happened. You couldn't control it. The diabetes type 1, you can't control it, but you can look after it. The mental health issues, this is sort of like out of control. Don't know what to do. Oh, my God. Now, with the tower card, it's where there's 2 men standing, or 2 women, whatever, standing at the top of the tower. One of them says, stuff it. I'm jumping in. I'm going to do whatever it is I've got to do. I'm jumping in. I'm taking a chance. I'm going to do it. The other person's sitting there going, I can't. Oh, my God, what if this, what if that, what if this? They get pushed. You've got to do it. So the tower moments happened. It had to happen. If you're sitting waiting, you're thinking something is going to happen, and the predictability of it is, yes, it's going to happen. Well, it's probably going to happen. As far as career and stuff goes, if it's something that you know that it's a very, very slim chance it won't happen, it looks like with the tower underneath, it looks like that you may be catastrophizing as well, but it looks like it's something that's got to be pushed. It's got to happen. Let's just see what you got underneath the tower. Got the 7 of Pentacles, over-analysing something. Don't over-analyse the whole thing. You might work with numbers, Scott. If you work with numbers, it could be all of that. Oh, the treadmill, yeah. When it's not raining, I build endurance on the treadmill. I get on the treadmill. Yeah, I do that. When it's not raining, I go down the beach and I walk. I walk according to time limit, not according to how far I walk, and I really pace it out. And then I put pumped, really fast-paced music in my head. Sometimes I listen to things like Rammstein. I love Rammstein, so I'm listening to Du hast, and I'm really pacing it out and all of that. And yeah, I do all of that sort of stuff. So let's get on to Scott's reading. So, and get back to me later. You're going to get something that you're very passionate about within your work. So are you a numbers man, Scott? Sheep, cattle, feedlot. Because you're a ranch hand. Okay, because I was just about to say the cups is somebody that works with their hands, because you had the other thing where I was picking up on over-analysing, and it can be the numbers, counting the numbers. It was upside down. It means forced financial strain and differences and over-analysing the whole bloody thing. But then we've got the Knight of Cups. This is somebody that's very good at what they do. It's usually a plumber, electrician, a baker, a cook, and you might be all of those things rolled into one, but this is manual labor. This is someone that's a tradie, and you're just telling me that you work with livestock, whatever. So this is very passionate about your drive and what you want to do. It is a message about your love life and your health as well, about things going well. So I wouldn't be putting that on the back burner as well. So I don't know what's going on in your life there. You've got the marriage and stability card. Now you are asking about work. This can be about commitment to a journey and things finally being balanced, because it's a square. It's a 4. It's like the 4 of clubs. Your other card is the 10 of Wands. So this is a lot of bloody hard work coming up. It can be mental work as well, but usually this is manual work, paperwork, signing the dotted line, all of that. So let's get back to the first lot again. So your next card for sitting in the past and problem area is not knowing who's telling the truth here. Now this again could be representing your own mind second guessing something and sort of getting over frenzied about it all. But this can be trying to work out if this person's telling you the truth or not, and whether to take a chance on something as well. It can be a lawyer, a police officer, or whatever, but just make sure that you're going down the right track with that particular area. Then we got walking away from arguments, but not walking away. So this can be walking away from a particular style of work or a particular group of people, but then you don't walk away. It's almost like something pulls you back in again. And I think it's your mental thoughts that pull you back into it. And that can be about your self-talk as well, talking down to yourself. Your future outcome is the unknown. Unfortunately, it's the Moon card, where you're not really going to know just yet. And sometimes when you get the Moon card, it can be feeling like you're beating your head up against a brick wall and trying to get a different result out of something. It's sometimes I get that card and I get really frustrated with that card. I might want to know an answer. I might ask, did that person buy this thing? And I'll get the Moon card, and it's more or less like, you're never going to know. You're never going to know. So you got the Moon card, unfortunately. So, and also when you're asking about career, it could be delving into the unknown a bit, like doing some things that you're not really comfortable with, but you might need to do them right now. So let's just have a look here. Oh, hey there, Chris. Oh, yeah, Chris was my paid reading. She is over in America, and I got up this morning and I did a paid reading with Chris. And if you did want a paid one-on-one FaceTime WhatsApp reading with me, just contact me on my psychicbetty@gmail. All the information to contact me is on my About page on my channel. And some of you, if you are following me on my Instagram and my Facebook, I rarely use it because I'm always doing this. I will have to start posting some stuff over there and get some more people to come across. And if you know one person or 2 people that you can tell about me, please get more people to come and join me. I'm trying to make a business out of this, and it's very slow going. I need to build my subscribers so that advertisements can go on my page and pay me some money. Okay, so let's have a look at these cards for you, Scott. Instead of doing the 333, I'm going to do your name. Okay, so SCOTT. Scott, you have love cards coming up. This is balance of the mind. So if I got the spade or even the club and they were upside down, that's where your mind, depression, everything. So this is telling me through her, whoever she is, she could be a counselor, she could be a best friend. She's someone that's got a very good balance going on. You're going to get surprising news from her. It's going to make you very happy. You have balance coming in. This is usually about a love, dedication thing, 2 people that want to work together. But I'm thinking because you've got this depression thing going on, this is someone that you could be talking to that can help you balance what's going on up here. I feel that you're very hardworking, very fast-paced, but I think this is a friend of yours as well. This is a King of Clubs energy. This is someone that can be a bit of a player. He can be someone that's everybody's friend. He's into team sports. He likes to work fast-paced, and he could be a friend that comes in and helps you out with the work that you're doing. He could have an offer that helps you with work. You've unfortunately got this Three of Spades here. I feel like there's someone that you need to not be associated with anymore, or there could be someone within the family that's disassociated from you. Because when I see a Three of Spades, it can be where it can even be things like two's company, three's a crowd. And because you did pay a bigger donation than the five, was it? Let me just have a look. We've got another donation here, Scott. Yeah, you did pay a double donation. So I will give you more. I'm going to do your name again. And Scott, do you have a name of somebody you would like me to look at just before I finish up here? Because I'll just put their name down if you want me to. If you don't want to say their name and it's like Betty, just say it's a female and she's got 5 letters, and I'll put the name down if you want me to look at someone else. Scott, do you want to see what your cards are? I'm glad I put these down. You have love, happiness. You are going to be settled. You're going to be settled. With your health, this is your health getting on the right track. You may be having some sort of procedure coming up. It's going to be very beneficial. In money terms and career, this is usually where someone cashes in their superannuation, their retirement fund or something like that to build a new business moving forward. I feel like you're going to have someone join together with you in business. You do have a drop in income from 9 to 3, but it's to build it back up again. And you have love and contentment at home. You also have a soulmate card here. This can be animals. This can be pets and family. Scott, what are you saying there? Scott. Yeah, if you did want me to look at another person's name for you just before I finish up, because you did do a double donation. And yeah, so also, yeah, you've got this nice journey here. Now, I do have to mention this is usually twins or 2 babies being born back to back, and a cesarean birth here. Something to do with September. And you do have some lovely person in spirit that is around you. I don't know if it's a brother, a sister, a child, someone from your school days or something like that. They may have been born or died in September, but you have a loving spirit energy around you that's trying to tell you everything's going to be okay. But someone is having a baby girl. I feel like someone's having a baby girl around you. There's a lot of balance and stability coming through here. I'm really glad I looked at that. Yeah, so the soulmate's about the pets, that sort of thing. Well, it could be the babies, the babies with the animals. But yeah, be prepared that if you invested $9,000, that it could drop down to $3,000, but it's for the right thing for it to build again. And also some new friendship, business partnership, something like that. If there's 2 of you doing it, there could be a 3rd person coming in. But you do need to move away from something that's not good for you anymore. That black 3 tells me that you might be getting more negative energy from a particular person that you need to paying off the car. Oh, well, if it was $90,000, if it was $90,000, you still owe $30,000 or $3,000. So that could be the money that you were paying coming down. So yeah, it could be where you're tapping into money to pay something out. Yes. Okay. Did you want me to look at someone's name? Because I need to move along. I have another reading that has paid, and I also got a lot of people waiting, and I have to go offline in an hour. Yeah, Scott. So did you have another name? I'll just pull your other cards. Scott. Messages for Scott, please. Messages for Scott, please. Scott. Messages for Scott. You don't want a name? Okay. Scott. Things are going to look better soon. I think that's with your health and with business stuff. Slow down and you need to take one day at a time. I think that's the health, not so much the work, but it could be. And the answer is no. So if there was a question you wanted a yes or no, at this time it's saying no. We'll get your last messages to finish this reading off. Future choice and judgment will be yours. So it's sort of like it's all in your hands of how this thing progresses forward. It's almost like you're the boss of the whole thing and people apply to help you. Be on the lookout for that person, that female person that might be helping you. I think she would possibly have black hair or something like that. So, yeah. Also, you've got the star card. The star is like your hopes and your dreams, your wishes, everything you're hoping the way things are going to be. Don't spend too much time focused on, I hope this doesn't happen, or I hope they don't do this. Spend it the other way around. This will happen the way you want it. This is not, don't ever say not or don't want or whatever. Just say what you want and put it out there. And be sure to go and look when you're finished here. Go and look at the meditations for positive affirmations and things with depression. Just say meditation for depression or things like that, and just listen to some of them until you find something that suits you. You've got some mountains to cross ahead of you, but you can do it because all your other cards are telling me that everything's going to be okay. And you did double donation, so we'll just give you another one here. Make sure you protect what's yours. This can be financial protection, intellectual protection, whatever. Just make sure you protect what's yours, but it's also a balance card. Balance is coming back. So good luck with everything, Scott. Be sure to join me again. And thank you so much for the donation. I've been telling people that have been online who are following me, the job I do normally, I've been doing for... Well, my daughter is 24 this year. I've been doing it for 2 years since she was born. So 26 years I've been doing accounts where I'm a bookkeeper. So I'm in the market for a bookkeeper that wants me 1 day a week for their business. I'm hoping for someone that's into this sort of thing with a crystal business or a meditation business or a yoga business. So I'm putting it out there that that's what's going to happen, but this is my business at the moment, doing this, because that has come to an end, my bookkeeping career. And I didn't want to do it anymore anyway, but if I could get involved with someone that's got a yoga studio or a shop that sells crystals and things like that, and not only be doing my readings and stuff and guidance, but workshops and whatever. Okay, so moving right along. Rhonda, thank you. It's Sarah. Just wanted an update on Woo's feelings for me. Recently got into a disagreement. Things seem to be getting better though. Okay, pile number 2. I might use the other deck. Use the other deck. This deck, because I used it for something else on the weekend, it's all been put back together. So all the love cards are not in this deck now. Every card is in here. What I mean is the separated deck's not separated anymore. What's the list looking like, Rhonda? Because I do have to go offline in an hour. No questions, no ifs, no buts, because I have to eat something and then I've got to do a paid reading on the phone. So I'm just going to set this for 45 minutes so I start to wrap things up. If you are on the list, I really apologise, but you can pay that $5 and you will jump the list so you don't miss out. And thank you to everybody that is waiting patiently. We only have 8 people in the room right now. I think that's Scott still here, Rhonda, Brooklyn's here. That's 4 of you. The reading I'm doing now, which is Sarah, that's 5. I think there's only 3 other people in the room. So how many's on the list? Can we just do a check on the list? Who is here? Wingman, you're still hanging in there. You're my wingman today. Chris is still here. Welcome, Chris. So there's 1 more person that's still in the room because I've just said all the others. And Love You, Goddess. Oh, Love and Light's here as well. You're on the list. So can we just post the list? Just do a check, please, Rhonda, or whoever's doing the list, Brooklyn. Can we just do a check on who's on the list? That's just everybody needs to say you're here and then repost the list for me because I've only got, I've set that for 45 minutes. But let's get on to Sarah's paid reading, and thank you so much for the donation, Sarah. Let's hope we can get something for you and Woo. Sarah and Woo, please. Pile 2, it's a middle pile here. Bottom of the deck for you and Woo, following the old school. So that's traditional values between you. I don't know if you had a fight about religion, you had a fight about how things should be or how other people do things. But yeah, we got that this will finally balance and go on its journey because it's going up the staircase. The Hierophant's all about going on a journey together the way you think things need to be. But it's all usually about trust, fidelity, two people in a relationship looking after each other. Fact checks should be made every 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes. Yeah, I try that. But anyway, so here we go. Right, 2 of those for you, Sarah, 2 for Woo, and 2 for possible outcome. Sarah and Woo. Wingman, I get online and I keep saying, I've got to go offline, I've got to go offline, I've got to go get something to eat. And next thing you know, 4 hours gone by and I'm just frazzled. I'm just frazzled from the readings. And then sometimes I spend like an hour or 2 offline and then I get back online and do more. One time I read for 3 hours, 2 hours, and then at night I read for another 2.5 hours and I was stuffed, and I'm never doing that again. Sarah and Woo, messages please. Sarah and Woo. I need a drink. Butterfly A and Avatika, are you guys here? I think that Avatika tends to go and come back, but if they miss out, they miss out, because I am definitely turning it off. I don't care how many are on the list, and I apologize about that, but I have to go because I promised this person the reading at 1 o'clock. Sarah, you've got an ending of a phase. Something's come to an end. You've got the world here. It can be about world travel. It can be about connections with the other side of, not the other side as in the other side of the world. Yeah, but you've got the world. To me, the world has always been about follow your dreams and think big and live big and love big and have everything you want. A lot of readers will say the world is the ending. It's like something, it's come to an end and you're not living that way anymore. It can be about breakups and things like that. I don't feel that energy at all, especially when you've got the 2 of Cups sitting right next to it. So I feel like there's been an ending of a certain way of thinking and you're starting a new beginning, and you've got the soulmate dedication. And that's where you're putting your all in to the relationship. You're putting your whole commitment to the relationship. Your normal poker deck card is the 3 of Pentacles. This is usually about new friendships going on. It can be about work and money as well. Let me just get your second one. Yeah, this can be a medical thing as well. This can be a female doctor, the pelvic area of the body. It can be something to do with fertility, pregnancies, all of that sort of stuff. And it can be birth of an idea, birth of a relationship, or a new job as well. New friendship, possibly a new female coming into the picture. Yeah, and so that's also the, in my poker deck, I say that the diamonds are fire signs. In the tarot deck, the pentacles are earth signs, but I say that's a fire sign. Doesn't have to be though. Your person, Woo. Woo's got the Sun and happiness and Ace of Pentacles. That's usually the diamond ring and let's do this thing. Lots and lots of happiness is coming. I feel like Woo is a happy personality, but I also think this might be to do with business for Woo, that there's going to be much financial success here, and this is sort of some sort of business plan as well. Can be an engagement ring, might not be. It's usually about commitment, especially you've got the 2 of Cups, like a soulmate balanced energy there. His other cards, work, and I put that on the top. That wasn't supposed to be on the top. Work, and nighttime work as well. This can be communication with the wrong people. It can be where he hangs out with the wrong people sometimes. But to me, this is just like busy. And then this is sort of like a nighttime energy where he goes to work, but then he's still working. He's still talking about work. He's still working on the money. But there's a lot of happiness to be had, especially with the Sun there. So that's a really nice energy to have for you and him. Then the final card's about the 2 of you. 9 of Cups, your wishes are coming true. Don't stress it, Sarah. It looks like everything's going to happen here. Now, I don't know if you're meant to be having a baby or anything like that, because you've got a 9 and you had that 3 as well, and you've got a couple of 3s coming out. So the 3s are usually about fertility, pregnancy, baby boys, baby girls, is sort of like that, but it can be a birth of the relationship and a bit of a change with the relationship. Don't hold on to the past too hard. You've got the Four of Pentacles here. Now, the Four of Pentacles can be actual things that you're holding on to that you need to get rid of now. It can be that you're holding on to some sort of thing that you had years ago and you don't need it anymore. You need to sell it, get rid of it, whatever. But it can be emotions as well, where you're holding on to the way things used to be. Now, it's also the Four of Diamonds, and Four of Diamonds is a baby girl, but it's also about learning something new, learning new lessons. So let's just see what else you get. You got the arguments and the discussion, the disagreements going on, a lot of hard work, a lot of he said, she said, gossip, all of that kind of crap going on. But then you got the Ten of Hearts. So you got the Sun, you got the Ten of Hearts, you got the Nine of Hearts. I don't think there's anything wrong here. I think it's going to be really good. I just think that maybe use two on two different levels with each other. I think that maybe sometimes he wants a certain way of thing and then you get offended by it, or you think, oh, why did he do that? And then he's just a typical male thinking, I'm at work, I've got to do this and that, and he doesn't even realize there's something not right. So I just think it's the Venus and the Mars. So it might have been a bit of a clash. But yeah, I'm feeling good stuff there. So let's just get some cards to finish off. And who am I moving on to next? Uplift, elevate, and power. We'll get you two of these. Transformation, change is happening with it, and then enchantment follows. So I feel like the argument may have actually strengthened things. The disagreement may have strengthened things because he then knows how you feel about this. You now know how he's going to react with this and that. So I think it may be a lesson that you've both learnt about each other, and then you've moved forward and it's more stronger because of it. What else have we got for Sarah? Messages for Sarah, please. And thank you so much for the donation again. Wingman, if I get you done, I get you done. Don't worry. Just whoever's on the list, don't worry. It's okay. New babies, fertility babies. So, Sarah, I don't know if you're going down the baby track with him. It can just be that the relationship's like it's growing again. And it can be work as well. Big surprises coming towards you. And either there's new love coming in, but you're with Woo. So it says the old love, which is Woo, having a new start, a kickstart. So to me, it's all going to be fine. I wouldn't be stressing about it. And your last two cards are one of these and two of these. You got the learning the lessons, being wise old owl, and the stormy clouds are going away. So the argument and everything, it's settling down, it's finally going. And we got sensitivity. Maybe you are being a little bit too sensitive to it. Maybe Woo got a little bit too sensitive. Maybe you sort of tread on each other's toes or something like that. So that's what I've got for you today. I hope that helped. And I need to move right along because, like I said, I've got to go offline very soon. Demetria is next. What is coming towards me in love? Now, we do have 9 people in the room. We have Demetria, Wingman, Love You Goddess, Rhonda. That's 4 of you. Love and Light, that's 5 of you. And there's a hell of a lot of people on that list that I don't think are here. Okay, so can we just confirm the list, people, please? This is how I am, Wingman. I'm very fast, very fast. It doesn't matter if I'm going offline at whatever time. Everybody that knows me, I talk like a bull at a gate. I go very, very fast. Messages come in, cards, I interpret. Yeah, when I'm doing readings, I even did that reading for Chris, who's in the room this morning. She had a paid reading on WhatsApp with, what was it? With FaceTime we used. FaceTime, and I was just talking, and I was pulling in messages from deceased people, and yeah, this is how I am. I'm a nightmare. Okay, so here we go. I do suffer anxiety quite badly, and over the last 12 months, I'm just coming out of a dark pit of anxiety, depression. So yeah, here we go. Demetria, what is coming towards you in love, pile number 2. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to shuffle up the 2 decks. I'm going to put them in front of me, and we're going to work from the decks that way for the free readings, because that goes quicker. It goes quicker. So what I'll do is I'll pick up the pile relevant to you and your question and shuffle just on that pile. 1, 2, 3, and you wanted 2. Love for Demetria. Oh, when they want to come in, wingman, oh my God. I have gone to shows where we do readings, you know, like you've got a stall and you do readings for people. I don't sleep. I get woken up, people standing in the room, people coming into my head. And I had a woman that had died. It was this person's daughter. And I started seeing stuff as I was driving to work to go and do their reading that they booked in. I picked up on a song. And it turned out it was the song between the father and the daughter, and he was listening to it in the car as he was driving to go and have the reading with me and his wife. Yeah, and they'll come to me before I even get them on the phone or whatever. So yeah, and when I was doing the reading this morning, I said, let's say you want to talk about someone called Robert, and it turns out that Robert was someone that had passed over that's related to this woman. And I just said, see, this is what happens. Like when they want to come in, they come in, and I can't do anything about it. It's the same when people are asking for a reading about their career. If I get messages about their health or messages from a deceased loved one, I can't do anything about it, because they've got to hear what they've got to hear. So we're doing Demetria's reading about love, what's coming. So hopefully she gets a love reading. You have the long-term commitment person at the bottom, the King of Pentacles. Now, this could be about work. It could be that you're going to go up in the world. This could be the boss, whatever. Or it could be someone you're going to be involved with, Demetria, and someone that's declaring their love and wants long-term commitment with you. Your cards today are, you need to be patient in love. You need to take your time. There's something that you're not completely over from the past. Yeah, you need to try and move forward and focus on the positive things in life right now. Now, it could be someone that you meet or someone that you're with, that they've got something, they're hanging on to negative energies from the past and sadness. You have the 5 of Swords, you've got double 5s. As I just said, a male energy is coming in through from the other side. He was probably born or died on the 5th month or the 5th. So May the 5th or the 5th of the month, or 5 p.m. I'd have to say he probably died in a car accident, because this is a car movement energy. He's telling you to be patient and slow down. It can be energies of 2 separate males as well, and nothing to do with spirit. It could be in your love life. There's going to be someone that has not fully left a situation, and somebody else that has walked finally away from a situation. Or it could be that you're waiting for someone you're going to meet. You're going to have to be patient with them, because they're not fully finished with whatever, and it's time for them to walk away. But I do feel that this character under here, he would have been probably someone that was very good with numbers, probably someone that could have been sharp sometimes and wanted things done a certain way. He would have been very careful with his presentation to the world. Like, he would have made sure his shirts were ironed, made sure his hair was correct. But yeah, he could have been a boss, a money person. He could have been a grandfather who was in, I wouldn't say in the war. If he was in a war or anything like that, I'd have to say that he was behind a desk, not out on the field. But yeah, you've got some sort of energy around you telling you to slow down and be patient as far as love goes. And you're also getting a warning to not speed, not race around too much, and be careful with injury at the moment. Now, I know people looking at tarot cards going, 5 of Swords, 5 of Cups, that doesn't mean that sort of stuff. I've never trained in cards. I just read them how I feel them, and I read them according to what I feel from here as well, and whatever I'm getting in my head. But you definitely have a message coming through from someone in spirit around you, Demetria. 5th of September, here we go. Okay, so here we go. Messages for you, Demetria. I'll give you a couple extra because you are a moderator and you did want a love reading. But when they want to jump in and they see the doors open with me, and I am wearing this today, pink topaz and clear. It's not clear quartz. I think it's topaz and pink topaz. But yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. But that bottom one, it was very, very expensive. I bought it because it was drawn to me. I was looking at 3 of them. I picked them up. I held this one in my hands and my body went like that and I nearly fell over holding it. And I just thought, yes, I need this around my neck. And I seen it in my drawer today and I thought, I'm putting that on. And I thought, I bet you the spirits come in because I've got that on. It's supposed to connect my spirits to me. You got the baby boy. I was going to say the 5 of cups is baby boy, and you got baby boy as well. So I don't know if you or somebody else, baby boy, is coming through. I don't know if that's on the other side, that someone lost a baby boy as well. It's not a prediction, so don't get scared. It's something coming through. But baby boy can be making up with someone from the past, and it can be a reunion with friends as well. Also, we have someone's trying to find you right now. So someone might be wanting to have a reunion with you. Someone might be wanting you for work. Someone might be wanting to have a relationship with you. So check your junk email, check your messages, make sure you haven't deleted something. And if your phone's ringing, you don't know who it is, maybe it's time to answer it because it might not be a telemarketer. It might be actually someone that wants to connect with you. And your last card is Demetria, and thank you for all your help as usual. Love, hope, and relationships are on their way. Wow, out of all those cards, you've got the love, hope, and relationships. Don't give up hope. Keep striving. And if you are involved with anybody, it looks like it's about to pick up. And that's what we get for you today. Oh, and well-being. Look after yourself right now. So your well-being card come out. So you need to look after yourself. Okay, guys, we're moving right along to Brooklyn, another moderator. Bryson, current feelings, pile 2. So we'll grab this pile for you. Bryson, pile 2. Who is up next, please? Oh, Rhonda's gone. Good night, Rhonda. Oh, she's left earlier today, but she's probably very tired from her weekend. She's got work in the morning. Here we go. Bryson's feelings for Brooklyn, pile 2. Bottom of the deck, we have marriage commitment card. We've got the 4 of wands. Now, the 4 of wands is the 4 of clubs, and that can be someone needs to learn a lesson. Bryson or you needs to learn a lesson because 4 of clubs is the structure card. It's going back to school, and it can be actually going back to school and learning something new as well. So there could be that kind of energy coming up because it's underneath the deck. But the marriage card is there. That's sort of like a commitment card. It's 1, 1, 1, 1. It's the 2 people together. You have making a decision, a firm decision to move forward. So what's his feelings? He wants to commit to something. Again, it's the 2 of clubs. 2 of clubs is where they're committed to certain things, but they're not to others. So whatever your dreams are, his dreams are a little bit different. You are male and female, so there's a bit of a difference there as to what you think is how things should be and how he thinks things should go. It's almost like you're at the chapel and you've got the ring going on the finger and he's back here at the engagement party having a drink. It's sort of like you 2 are in 2 different zones, but it does look like something more secure is coming through. We got the toxic, but it's upside down. So either you or Bryson, it can be an obsession. It can be an obsession, but it's not a bad one. If it was this way, I could say that you or him, there's just obsession going on or there's toxic behavior going on. When it's upside down, it also could mean things like someone is involved around him or you are, that maybe it's just not good for you or him. He could be involved with a group of people and all they want to do is sit around and smoke pot or they haven't got jobs or, like just deadbeats or something like that. It could be where he's involved with something and he needs to sort of step away from it. Being it's upside down, I feel like he might be removing himself from that. Or it could be you too. This can be reversed, what I'm seeing here. We've got the 3 of Swords in the future prediction card. So you've got stability and everything, but you've got the 3 of Swords. That's usually where it just doesn't work out the way you thought. Now, some people say that's betrayal, it's stabbed in the back, third party, all of that. Yeah, well, it can be that kind of stuff, but I'm not feeling that right now. I'm feeling like you're asking about what does Bryson feel about everything. I feel like there was something in the past. Possibly there's an ex or someone hanging around and there's some sort of mistrust or something, especially with that devil upside down as well. So be prepared. There may be someone trying to say the wrong thing to Bryson or say the wrong thing to you, and it gets you off guard with each other. So let's just get some other cards on this, because I'm not really liking that card coming out in that sequence. Yeah, you've got barriers there, so you need to protect this. You need to protect and keep the barriers up. Normally, I would tell people, if it's all lovey and happy, I tell you to lower the barriers down. If you were thinking of letting someone back in from the past, and I'm not talking about an ex-girlfriend or ex-boyfriend letting them come back into the picture. I'm talking about someone that you used to hang around, things weren't good. If you're trying to let them filter in and let them back in, I'd be putting the barrier up and keeping that there and know what's right and know what's wrong, that sort of thing. If you were going to be impulsive with something with this person, it might be telling you just to step back a little bit at the moment as well. Three of Swords is Three of Spades. Three of Spades is where you either leave someone out or they're left you out. And it can be a family circle. We've all got that family member that you just don't want to see anymore. Well, not all of us, but some of us. And when you don't want to see them anymore, you need to leave them out. Yeah, you need to escape sometimes, but you've got the dreams and fantasy card. So just enjoy the ride sometimes, but there are going to be some hiccups, I feel, maybe coming soon. But what did you have at the bottom? You had Three of Swords, that might be an event, and then following it was this commitment card. So I feel like it might be unbreakable. I think somebody might be trying to tap into the relationship or influence the relationship in a negative way. Anyway, that's what you get today. I'll just give you an extra one because you are a moderator. We'll give you one of these, you and Bryson, Brooklyn. Yeah, this is upside down. This is like anything that crosses your path that you feel like, oh, God, I can't take much more of this. It's not as bad as you think, and you will get there because it was upside down. And just one more message for Brooklyn, please. You have the strength to move forward with whatever it is you want to do. So, and to get through the down patches. Relationships, they're not going to be happiness and roses and love bubbles every single day. We're always going to have something that brings us back down again. Anyway, thank you for your participation and helping out, Brooklyn. Chris, you were here right at the beginning, and I've been on 2 hours and 40 minutes now. So you were the only one on, weren't you? Weren't you the only one? Oh, no, that was Chelsea. It was Chelsea that was on. But anyway, thank you for all your help. And we've lost Rhonda now. So who was up next? Alberta. Love reading. What's Raymond think? Pile 2. Okay. Okay, so who's after Alberta? Oh, it makes sense as always. Good, Demetria. I don't like that Three of Swords. I really didn't like that come out, but I just feel like it's interference. I don't think it's used to. I think it's interference. The list was quite big, but we got 10 people in the room, which is a lot. We got Ski, Demetria, Alberta, Anjali, Brooklyn, and the reading. So we got 5 other people in the room. Sun is there. Okay, Sun, get ready. Raymond, and pick a number between 1 and 3, Sun, for your pile 1, 2, or 3. What's Raymond? You want to know what Raymond thinks you think of him. So I'm just going to see what comes out about the two of you. What's Raymond think? Page of Pentacles? That's learning something new. That's like school and learning a new lesson and going on a new journey with each other. Pentacles usually are slow, things that are slow-paced, things you want to happen, they're not going to happen today. They might not happen tomorrow. It's stuff that's got to be a slow pace, but it's all about learning lessons. And you might feel like this can be about the growing up energy as well. Usually it comes around a male, and I'll say this man could be 50 years old, but he's still playing with cars or drones or whatever. It can be someone that's needs to grow up. There's got a childlike thing about them. When I see this Page of Pentacles, it can be an actual child as well. So you might feel like you've got an innocence about you. And the other thing is he's got a love thing here. He's got the Knight of Cups. King of Cups is the husband, the loyalty, long journey, love journey, support. Knight of Cups is one step down, but it's still a love journey. Someone that wants to take you on a love journey. So there is some sort of affection and love going on there. The Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups. He sees you like marriage material, like the two of you being together, having a marriage. Because this is like, it can be like brother and sister. Can be that kind of energy as well, like a brother and sister energy or close best friends. But I'm feeling like this is a love journey between two people. And then we got the Queen of Pentacles as well. So he feels like you are very analytical. You might analyze a relationship just a little bit too much. So you got Page of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles, which would be mother and son or brother and sister. You got Queen of Cups and Knight of Cups, which can be husband and wife, boyfriend and girlfriend, brother and sister, and that as well. So you got like, he must think that you're a family type person, very balanced type person, but you may be a little bit sharp at times, or you may overanalyze something. He might tell you something and then you say, yeah, but when you said this, you were doing that, so that doesn't make sense, and you'll analyze the situation. But yeah, it's looking like if you two are meant to be together, that's looking pretty good. I'm not seeing anything negative there. So let's get two of these for you. And thank you everybody that's been online waiting patiently for their readings. Wingman, are you still here? Are you going to have a reading, or we're going to do it later? Meeting someone new. So that can be new people coming into the picture. It can be work and that. And also you might need to let go of the past and move forward now. So there might be things you're holding on to in the past, like with that Queen of Pentacles. It can be over-analysing something, and something that happened 5 months ago, you might still be talking about it, or you didn't call me this time and, you know, it's been so many days or whatever. So you might need to let some things go to move forward. And your last card message for you is freedom. Unrestrained freedom and liberation. So it's sort of like moving forward and feeling the freedom to move forward and be who you are. But I am feeling a deep love thing there. So you said, what does he think you think? He thinks you love him. That's what I think. But he also thinks that you analyze and pick things apart at the same time. Oh, okay. No worries, Wingman. Anyway, that's what I get for you right now. So moving right along. Thank you for joining us today too. Sun is next. What are my man's next move towards me? Pile number, Sun, what pile did you want? 1, 2, or 3? And who is after Sun, please? How many have we got on the list now? You got my back. 1, 2, or 3, Sun? 3? Okay, nobody's used 3, so we'll use this one straight up the way it is. We'll give it a quick shuffle. 3 for Sun. What's the next moves coming from your person? Wingman, I do a little bit too much with these 3 readings, and I tried where you get on the list and you get the 3 cards and I give you the message, that's it. I move to the next one. Some people like that, some people didn't like it because they had a specific question, so I went back to this format. Okay, we've got the Ace of Swords, so they want to do something, they want to do it now, they want to make a decision, and they want to move forward. What's underneath it? Got the Page of Cups, they've got the little love thing there, they want to start something. We got something, Knight of Pentacles. Now, if you and your person are single but sort of seeing each other or exploring it, this is usually someone that's loving it and having a good time. But if you are in a relationship and you want to see what's the next move moving forward, this is sort of like building the money for the future. Like if you work here and he works there and working out like the money together, what you could have together opposed to singly. It's also, Nine of Pentacles can be sharp and unexpected. It can be surgery. It can be things like that. So it's different messages, and I'm trying to focus on the question at hand and not give you all the messages that are going off like alarm bells in my head right now. Six of Cups, his next moves, that's usually about family. And the ace that was underneath, the ace with the page, can be a baby boy. So I don't know if that's something down the track that you might be exploring. But yeah, the Six of Cups to me is new responsibilities within love and sharing responsibilities together. So I feel like the move might be to go forward. He wants to rule the show. He's got the Emperor card here. So it's his way or the highway. It's sort of like whatever he sets out, what the next moves are, he wants to be the one that decides to do it. And if you're really cluey with things, son, you can put it in his mind so it looks like that he instigated it. You can sort of like, let's say you wanted to go out and buy a car with him. You could suggest that, oh, which car do you like? Blah, blah, blah. And then he's thinking, oh, I really like one of them. Oh, if only we could think of something of how we could get enough money together to get something like that. And then he'll go, well, why don't we put our incomes together and we can go and get it? So then he thinks that he suggested it, but you put the little seed out there to make it happen. But yeah, he's got the Emperor card there. So it can be reversed too. It can be that you're going to make whatever happen. And the Emperor is your energy. But yeah, there was some sort of solid decision there about moving forward, a new start, everything happening the way it should be. But we got the family connection thing there as well. So there's some sort of family stuff going on. What else have we got? How much time have we got? I've got 20 minutes. Intentions, make them clear as to what you want. So you're saying, what's his next move? What do you want the move to be? And put it out there. Every morning you wake up and you say, I want my person to do this today. I want my person to call me at 9 p.m. I want to go on the weekend. I want to go to this particular restaurant. Put out, I want. Don't put out, oh, God, I hope he doesn't do this, or, oh, God, I hope he rings me, or what if he doesn't ring me? Put out what you want, and hopefully the universe will hear you and answer you. Because if we put out, oh, I hope he doesn't do that, how many times does anybody put it out there, oh, I hope this person doesn't do this, or I hope they don't say that, and then boom. Are those 78 cards? Which ones are we talking about? The tarot, I believe, is 72 cards. I think this handwritten thing, I think it's 72 cards. I don't know. I've just ordered another blank deck because a lot of people ask about relationships and love, and sometimes those answers don't mean anything to do with love. So I'm going to do a lot of love messages that are possible reconciliation or whatever comes to my head. I sat one day, I made a chamomile tea. I had these in my hand and I had the black texter, and I just started going writing. I don't even know if I put the same cards in there or what, and it was just write this, write that. I felt like somebody else was writing it. Your messages are, son, a new family member, like I said. Is there a possibility of babies and stuff like that? Because you did have something that possibly down the track would be a baby, new family member. New family member can mean two people are going to get married. So that is the new family member. Smile and be happy because life's too short to be sad. And we'll just get you one of these to finish off. Son and her person. Devotion, true worth. They know what you're worth. They're devoted. So that's a beautiful card. Okay, that's what we get for you. Yeah, I was wingman. I was putting it out there that, oh, God, I hope this person doesn't do this. Oh, no, if they do that. And I have crutches in the house. They were here for my daughter's friend who had a surgery on her knee. She was a gymnastics instructor or something like that. And she flipped and her knee went the wrong way. And, yeah, she blew her knee out. Anyway, those crutches were in my house, and my daughter hasn't lived here since February now. She's in the Crown in Darling Harbour, working in the day spa, massaging movie stars. And anyway, those crutches, I was taking them to the second-hand shop, the Goodwill shop. And I thought, I don't need them in here. And I took a TV and I took other stuff and clothing. I got home and the crutches were in the back of the car. And I went, oh, I'll keep them because I might need them, or my husband might need them, or, someone might need them. And I left them in the house. A week later, I fell on the bottom stair. My ankle went, broke my ankle, and guess who needed the crutches? So I put it out to the universe, I might need them. And I even said I might break my leg, or I might break an ankle, and I go to an osteopath. And one day, years ago, I went to him and I was sitting in the waiting room and I thought, oh, what would I do if he broke his neck? And what if he had an accident or something and he couldn't do this? I've been coming to him for years. And when I went into him, I said, oh, who would I see, like, if you had an accident or something and you broke your neck? And he went, well, hopefully I don't ever do that. That week, he was surfing and he fractured his neck. And then when I went back to him, he's working now. When I went back to him, I said, do you remember what I last said to you? And he went, no. And I said, I was sitting in the waiting room and I just, straight away, I seen you, like you had an accident, you broke your neck. And I said, what would I do? And he said, don't ever put that out there. He said, the universe heard you. And he said, and I broke my neck. But yeah, so sometimes when I say things, I try to say things in a nice light, like, oh, what are you going to do if you win $1 million on the lottery? So, yeah, and hopefully the person wins $1 million on the lottery. I did have a reading where I said to the woman, I can see a lot of money, this lottery ticket or something. And she said, no, I don't have a ticket. Her phone rang while she was having a reading. She came back into the shop and said, tell Betty that I won $270,000 on a ticket I didn't know I had when she was reading me. The phone call was them telling her she'd won money. And I said, it's the lottery. It's a lot. I'm seeing a lottery ticket or something, and she won money. So, yeah. Anyway, let's move along because I am dragging the chain here, and I got 15 minutes and I've got to go offline. Who was next, please? Have I lost my moderators? I've only got 6 people in the room. Yeah, you've got to be really careful what you put out there. That's why I always, doesn't matter how much somebody else hurts you, I do believe that karma is good, and eventually it will come, that wheel will come back around and they'll be sitting in probably a much worse position than what they put you in. But yeah, it's hard, like when someone hurts you or someone upsets you or someone does the wrong thing, and it's hard to sit there and wish them well. And hard not to think, I wish I could put my hands around their neck or something like that. But yeah, I've always tried to say, I wish them all the very best. I wish them love and light. I wish that they move to a different state and they have a beautiful job and a beautiful family. And then I wish for stuff for me, that this is all going to happen. The mods may have gone offline. I've only got 6 people here. I've got you, Wingman, Aditi, Anjali, and Sun, and Candy. So what's that? Anjiti, Candy, Wingman, Sun, Anjali. It's 5. There's one more. Could be someone just watching. Rhonda is usually my main moderator, and Joanna hasn't turned up. Joanna and, oh no, it's not working. Oh my God. Oh no. Let me go to the list. All of those people aren't here. Oh, Enrico's here. Where's Enrico? Enrico is a moderator. Enrico, are you here? Nobody I can see in the room is on that list except for you, Wingman. Love you, Goddess. Yes, please post. Please post, Goddess. Love you, Goddess. What is your question? All about me cooking. Oh, some of them have gone off to cook. City Babe sees current feelings towards me. I didn't text him for Father's Day as I usually do. Okay, City Babe, let's have a look. City Babe has been one of my avid subscribers who has paid me many donations over the past weeks. And she's even had a private paid one-on-one reading. So let's have a look for you, City Babe. And then Love You, Goddess. Post your quick question. And number 2, Glamorous, yes, post it, because as soon as I'm hit 12:30, I have to go. We have 15 minutes. Current feelings from C for City Babe. Bottom of the deck. He loves you, but he's upside down. He can be brokenhearted as well when it's upside down, the King of Love. And it also can mean the King of Hearts is usually someone that's got your back. They're there. They support you no matter what. When they're upside down, it's like they're not there. They're disappointing. They're doing their own thing. And sometimes they can be all about themselves to me when the King of Hearts upside down. We have defensive behavior and everything. He feels that you've got a wall up. He's trying to get the wall back down, or he feels that wrong sort of gossip or whatever. So that's communication when it's upright, but it can be defensive. When it's like that, he wants to bring the wall back down. He wants you to pull that wall down and talk and communicate. He's also got too many choices going on. So he talks to you, but there's too many choices. He wants to not have too many choices because it's upside down as well. But yeah, that's emotional choices. I just feel like there's too many things going on around him. He's also double sevens. So July, you're probably going to have communication with him. You've got double sevens coming out here. Normally you get 8s, but at the moment you're getting double sevens. This can be where he's starting to analyze the situation, but he feels like you've always analyzed it too much. Now, just because you have done donations all the time, a lot, I'm just going to give you 2 more from here. Messages for City Babe. This is just for you now. Bottom of the deck. Your message is injustice. So it's imbalance. 5 of Cups, you're trying to walk away from something. You're still holding on to the emotions of the sadness and remorse. You're trying to let it out of there. You're holding on to the sadness and stuff like that. Messages for City Babe, please. You're overthinking the whole thing about C. And you need to take action. If you want to talk to him, talk to him. Send me a message, see where it lands. You're also being told you need to walk away from the conflict. You know what I think this is? Walk away from this conflict. It's time to walk away from what's going on in your own head, City Babe. You're overthinking this whole thing about this person. Who is he with? Who is he talking to? Should I contact him? Should I go visit him? Should I not? Should I block him? You're thinking about it over and over and over. You need to walk away from this conflict. If there's a merry-go-round going like this in your head, at some point you need to step off the merry-go-round. And City Babe, you are drop-dead gorgeous. And I know you've got this connection with this C person, but I feel like there is a connection that you could have, but not until you get off the merry-go-round with C. So your other message today is now awareness and accept it. You need to have some sort of acceptance. You decided that you did what you did. You decided not to have the contact and all the rest of it. But now you're starting to question that. And you're worried, does he think of you? Does he want you to contact him? But, so either do you want to walk away from it, or do you want to see if you've got something? And I can feel for you. I'm not trying to reprimand you or anything, but I want you to be happy and I want you to have love, and I just don't feel you're going to get that in the position you're in right now. And I feel there's someone more deserving of you. So anyway, that's what I get for you today, City Babe. I need to keep moving along because I do have a paid reading online in the next 40 minutes. And I do need to grab something to eat. Glamorous, Love and Light. I don't think she will get to us because she's on City Babe. Love you, Goddess. No, there's only 6 people in the room, Love and Light. There's only 6 people in the room. Brooklyn's had a reading. City Babe's had a reading. That leaves 4 people in the room. Wingman. Thank you, Wingman. Love you, Goddess. I don't think she's here. Stop. What have I got? 15 more minutes. 15 more minutes and I've got to go. Love you, Goddess number 2. We'll get this one for you. Love you, Goddess. General messages from the angels. Glamorous, sorry, I didn't see that up there. Pile number 2. I'll repost that, please. Glamorous, you'll be next. All about me. Just keep reposting, please, and I will get onto your cards. So pile number 2 is general messages. I like the general messages. If you guys just wanted to love general or general messages in total, please have one of those, and I will pump that out for you. Love messages. You're holding on to the past, and you're still going to continue to hold on to the past. Blessings. When did that come in? Oh, that's 1 hour ago. Okay, thank God for that. That's 1 hour ago as well. I just thought people are donating now, and I'm going, oh, no, I can't donate now. Why did that come up? Who's messaging me? Okay. Now, your messages are... Whoa. Do you want to see them? You've had a battle in the past. Who am I working on? Goddess? Is it Goddess? No. Who am I working on? Sorry. Who am I working on? Love and Light? Love you, Goddess. Love you, Goddess. Okay, so your underneath card was holding on too tight to the past. Now, that can be holding on to an argument, holding on to he said, she said, holding on to money, holding on to a person, a job, whatever. So there's holding on too tight, but it's also about learning something new, which is beneficial in your favor because it's 4 of diamonds. You have the 5 of wands, an argument that went on. It's done. It's dusted. Something didn't work out. You stood your ground or whatever, or you felt like you weren't heard, or the other person felt like they weren't heard. It's over. It's upside down. It's over. It's done. It needs to be rested. You have sitting around you right now some sort of remorse, some sort of betrayal, something like that. I don't know if this is within your own self. It can be insecurities and everything. It's also 3 of spades. 3 of spades could be someone that you're hanging around that doesn't hang around you anymore. It could be 3 people all involved in a situation. One person is shutting the other 2 people out, or one person's walking away from these 2 people. But the good news is we're going into 7 of Pentacles reversed. You used to analyze stuff. You used to think about holding on to stuff and going over stuff in a good way as well. But you're now starting to move forward in the way you need to move forward. Now, I know you asked for a love general reading messages, but this is general messages about work as well. I feel like this might have been someone stole your job or it didn't work out, and then you're working back on your career path. This can be change of residence as well. You might be changing where you live, changing the people you hang around. You might be joining a new group of people, a new church if you go to church. If you go to a gym like I do, you might be joining a different gym to associate with other people. Okay, so let's just quickly get you messages. 2 messages for you. Happy days are ahead, but you need to walk away from the past. You've got time to walk away from the past. Let it go. Okay, and then we have, just to finish your reading off, and I'm going to talk as quickly as I can. Glamorous, you're up next. Please repost whatever it is you said. Okay, I can see it there. You're going to ponder something. There might be some delays within love and that, and then you're walking with your shoulders back, your head held high, and you've got confidence restored. So you're just going through a journey at the moment, I believe. You asked for general. Okay, so generally speaking, within love, it's sort of like a broken heart and stuff like that. Within work, it's sort of like if something didn't work out the way it was supposed to, it's finally going to come through. You've got that ponder and delays are going to be in your benefit, and then you're going to walk through the door with confidence. So if it's job, friendships, that can be a friendship as well. It can be a friendship that it needs to be not a friendship anymore. Usually everybody's got that one person, and you can be as happy. You go to visit them, you come home and you think, oh my God, I feel like this now. And you just come, boo, and you come right down and you get involved in their shit. So that's what you're getting right now. Okay, thank you. Love you, Goddess. Who is up next? Glamorous, do you see me making a 6-figure income of creating your life channel? I'm thinking of starting. You're going to do a life channel. I don't even know what that is. Pile number 2. I will, we might reshuffle now. Get pile number 2. I'm hoping to get a 3-figure income at the moment from YouTube, and then a 4-figure income, and maybe a 5-figure income down the track. I'm going to put it out there to the universe. I'm going to have a 5-figure income coming in from YouTube within over the next 12 months. I'm going to look back on all of this and be going, yay, I've got income coming in finally. Because at the moment I'm getting a 2- and 3-figure income, 2-figure income. That's what I'm getting at the moment. But it doesn't matter. I'm getting the messages out there and helping people, so that's what it's all about. Okay, so glamorous 6-figure income. Well, I hope you do. I hope you do. 6-figure income. Justice finally being balanced and restored. Let's see if we get this 6-figure income. You have the strength to do it. You got the Knight of Pentacles. Someone's going to help you along the way. And you got the Knight of Swords. That's business transactions. That's success. I'd have to say that's a big yes. Eventually, yes. It will be slower than expected. This is not a king. I thought it was a king. It's a knight. So you got 2 knights. So it's not going to be 6-figure income to start with, because if it was kings, yes, 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 success. It's still success, but it's 1 step below at the moment. So it's probably a 5-figure income that will happen. But you've got people helping you and balancing you, and you've got the right stuff. This is the money, this is the drive, this is the idea, and you've got the strength as well. And I feel like you're going to get a lot of help with whatever this thing is. And there's a lot of male-dominated ideas coming through on this. So if it's a life channel and you were thinking of basing it all around health and wellness or whatever it was, it might be based around men's health or men's mental health or something like that. So there's some sort of male-dominated thing I'm seeing there. But you had justice upside down. So I feel like you're doing this because of some sort of injustice that happened. And a Libra energy might be helping you. And what were they? Pentacles. And so you got air and earth signs helping you as well. So there's some sort of money changing hands or whatever. Your other card, success of this channel for this person. Formulate and strategize and devise a plan. Don't just go willy-nilly, get the pen and paper and work it all out. I'm working on my workshops that I want to present to try and generate some more income and help people out to learn a poker deck or how to tap into intuition and thoughts and feelings. So I'm trying to work out on something like that. And if anybody does this sort of stuff and wants to get on board with me and collaborate in some way, I'm all ears. Contact me on psychicbetty@gmail.com and let's get something happening. If you have a channel yourself and we want to join together and we can promote each other, that'd be great as well. So last messages for you on this 6-figure income journey that you're going on. You'll deserve better, or it might be about people that you're working with. They deserve better in their life. And make sure before you start, make sure before you speak that you have all the information you need. Anyway, that's what I get for you. What have I got? I've got 2 minutes, guys. I'm not going to get everybody done. Nana, can you tell me on my future husband? This is a very brief, short reading, but let's have a look. I shuffled these ones. Brief, short reading. Manifest your dream husband. So if you want someone that's blonde, imagine a blonde person. If you want someone that works in the medical industry, imagine a doctor or a nurse or whatever. So you need to manifest this person into being. 2 of Wands, you got a choice. There's going to be 2 people you're choosing between. You've also got communication going to go on. So I feel like this might be through the internet, emails. It might be at work as well, because this can be being very, very busy as well here. It can also be an event of people gathering together. And then we've got the 3 of Cups, which is fertility, pregnancy, all of that. It is not showing me a person at this point. Like I said, this is a very, very brief reading. I'm not even getting an indication as to what this person might even work as or look like or a star sign, nothing. But it starts as a very a good conversation. I think you're going to be talking to 2 separate people and deciding. And then you've even got 3 of Cups here, which can be you and 2 potential people, and you'll have a friendship and then it will develop. But that is fertility and babies. So whichever one you end up choosing, there's a pregnancy on its way. And a message about a potential husband. You've got to use your wisdom and your power, and there will be a resolution and clarity will come through. So I feel there are going to be two people. And you're going to think, oh, does this one like me or does that one like me? And then a friendship will happen, and then something will happen between one pair. And your last messages are, and sorry these are so quick, but I do need to turn off now. It's 12:30. Something about kissing and making up. So if you've had problems with a friend at the moment, a female friend, a male friend, if you had somebody and you've had a bit of a disagreement, it's time to kiss and make up. It could be family members as well. And these are just other messages that are coming through. Someone's going to want you and love you, so you'll know who it is. Okay, thank you. I need to move right along. Love and light, what do you see happening in my marriage within the next 4 months? This won't be a 4-month look. This will be more like the next couple of weeks or something, maybe the next month. But pile number 3, we just did those. We'll do these for you. Pile number 3. 3 of Cups, yeah, some people say it's a third-party situation. Some people say it can be a reunion. It can be reconciliation between two people as well. So it can be something like that as well. But they were asking about the future husband. So I'm thinking it's because 3 of Cups to me is 3 of Hearts. 3 of Hearts is the pelvic body thing. It can be sex. It can just be a sexual union between two people as well. I don't read traditionally to the tarots. So, yeah. But if you do, that's fine. You take the messages. That's what I always tell people, to go to Psychic Revelation and look up the 3 cards that they get, and they'll get a traditional meaning on their particular situation. Okay, so for love and light, the marriage, we got the marriage. We got the marriage, the tradition and following the rules. It is underneath. So it could be if there's been any kind of ruckus or any kind of problems, it's finally getting square again. We have the 9 of Pentacles sitting here upside down. This can be money and financial things going on. It might be where you've had to tap into money that was supposed to be for the future. It may be disagreements about where the money was coming from or what you've got to do. It also can represent surgery because it's the 9 of Diamonds. So there could be one of you having some sort of surgery or procedure or some sort of medication type thing. It was upside down. So I feel like usually when it's upside down, 9 of Pentacles upright is money coming in, inheritances, payouts, all of that sort of stuff. When it's upside down, I feel like you're tapping into money that was meant for something else. The other things going on in the marriage is the Sun, happiness being restored. If someone's been unwell, if someone is having surgery, this is where they're getting well again. If there's been any kind of sadness, it's like happiness is coming back. This is communicating with lots of people. It could be celebrations going on. So far, it's looking pretty good. And we got the 3 of Cups come out again. 3 of Cups, as I just said, can be a new friendship in the mix. It can be fertility. It can be sex. It can be friendships, love. A good thing, a celebration, usually the women coming together. Someone's pregnant. Someone else is pregnant in the family, a new family member coming in. Really good stuff for a marriage and a relationship. Nothing negative that I'm seeing there, except for that 9 of Pentacles being upside down. So go to Psychic Revelation, look up those cards, and then look at love and relationships, and you'll get a more detailed about actual tarot cards. There's some sort of forgiveness that needs to happen. So I don't know if you need to forgive the partner or you or maybe both together, but there's some sort of guilt and remorse floating in the background, and maybe that 9 of Pentacles was sharp and unexpected, something that happened in the past, and it sort of threw you off. Let's see what other messages we got for love and light. You might be surprised and you know something's not true. So if there has been something come to light and it was sharp and unexpected, it threw you off a bit, maybe it's about to reveal itself and you'll go, oh, it wasn't true, and I knew it wasn't true. Like somebody might have said something about your husband or whatever. Yeah, it definitely threw you off. Okay. Well, it looks like it's about to balance and be restored. Guys, I really have to go. Last on the list, Last on the list, Albertine, you're lucky. Will, Fever, and I work things out. 1. Will, all about me. What was I saying? Albertine. All about me. Will things work out in love with Fever? Will Fever and I work out in love? Pile number 1. Ha! Got the lovers, the soulmate at the bottom. Looks like a yes so far. We've got the 4 of Swords, so there's mending, healing going on in the relationship right now. We've got the 7 of Cups, so there's a lot of choices. Some of them are not so great, some of them are good. It's also 7 of Hearts, that's moving together on the same journey with each other, making the same sort of choices. It's also about finding something that you both like to do. So if you both like comedy movies, go and get tickets and go and watch a movie together. If you both like watching the golf or you like watching the Olympics, whatever it is, find such stuff that you like doing together. If you like going to the gym, go to the gym together. If you like going down the beach and having a swim, go and do that together. Whatever it is you like to do together, I think you need to do more stuff together. Also, you've got the High Priestess. Trust in what your intuition is telling you about the relationship, about what's going on and what the future holds. And please put positive affirmations out there about what you want to come to your world, because the universe only hears what you put out there. And if you're putting negative stuff out there, negative stuff's going to come back. Okay, and your last cards, and then I am done, everybody. Unless, Wingman, you wanted me to quickly grab a couple of cards for you, and thank you for helping me. Wingman, can you do me a favor? Go to my my page and sorry, my latest reading, my pick a card reading that I posted on Friday. And just if you do want to be a moderator, which you've been helping me here, and I will make you a moderator. That way you're blue when you come back in. I don't know what happened to Enrico. I seen him on the list and then he disappeared. He usually is here all the time and I haven't seen him. I did get an email from him saying that he's been having a lot of internet connection problems. So maybe that's what's going on. Be careful who you trust right now as far as things go on around All About Me, and walking away from conflict. So if somebody else is interfering in things going on in your relationship, you need to walk away from that crap. And your last card today is creativity, originality, and spontaneity. What did I just say? If you want to go and watch something and a movie's coming up, just buy the tickets. And when the person gets there to say, we're going to watch the movie, or if you're online at a distance or whatever, just be spontaneous and just do something different. So that's what I get for you today. And I need to go. I need to eat. What is after the High Priestess? I don't know what you mean by that. What was after the High Priestess? Oh, you mean what? Trust in the intuition, success, victory. Is that what you meant? No, the 3 cards, the cards that that person just got for the reading, they got the Lovers underneath, they got the 4 of Swords, they got the 7 of Cups, and then they got the High Priestess. So the High Priestess trusting in their intuition and moving forward in the future and focusing on what it is they want. And they're probably their intuition is correct. And then the Victory card was sitting under it. If I pulled a card for you right now, Wingman, you get 5 of Pentacles. Oh no. Are you having money troubles or something at the moment? 5 of Pentacles to me is 5 of Diamonds. 5 of Diamonds is a new car, a new job, new people, male energy. It can be baby boy or a young child that's male. And it's usually success. So in tarots, it's all about feeling left out in the cold or needing money or something like that. The other card I get for you, Wingman, before I go, we've got the Queen of Wands. So that can be you or somebody else. Queen of Wands is like everybody's friend, sexual energy, very vibrant, looking after themselves. So you could be interested in somebody. My phone's going off up here. A lot of people giving me messages at the moment. Didn't get the message that I was hoping for today, but I couldn't go anyway. And then you get Queen of Cups. So you've got Queen of Cups, the woman who's everybody's friend as well, but she's all caring and nurturing and loving and wanting to help. So I don't know if you've got 2 women in your life or But you've got the Queen, what did I just say? You have the Queen of Wands, and then you've got the Queen of Cups. Basically, to me, this is the person running around with a million boyfriends. This is the person with the husband and the children. So it's sort of like different types of energies here. We got a water sign here, and we got a fire sign over here. But I don't do it like that way. In here, I'd say that this is a blonde or a redhead, and this is a brown, wavy-haired person or a dark blonde. That's how I see it. Anyway, I've got to go, everyone. So, Wingman, if you're... yeah, I might get back online. I'm doing a reading at 1. So where are you in the world, Wingman? You're a confusing person. Where are you? Are you in Australia? Are you in America? UK? I do need to sign out, so I've got 20 minutes to quickly eat. Oh, you're in India. Oh, wow. A lot of shit going down over there with this bloody COVID thing. Anyway, I am out of here, guys, and I will catch everybody later if I can move my mouse pointer to turn this thing off. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Wingman, for jumping in there and helping everyone, helping the moderators when my other moderators left the room. Bye, everyone. Might be back, might not.